Fuck. I forgot to unmute myself, so I've been muted the last 5 minutes. God fucking damn it. I was just going over the lineups. I don't know if I want to go over it again. I'll go over it quickly. Jan Duran batting first, Tyler O'Neill batting second, Rob Refsnyder at third, Rafael Devers at fourth, Connor Wong at fifth, Pablo Reyes at sixth, Bobby Dahlback at seventh, and Manuel Valdez at eighth. At least we don't have fucking David Hamilton today. That's anything's better than him. And then my man Cedon Rafael at batting ninth. The Cubs, Nico Horner at first is batting first. Mike Tauchman batting second. Ian Happ batting third. Christopher Morel batting fourth. Michael Bush batting fifth. Dansby Swanson at sixth. Fucking Matt Mervis at DH batting seventh. Miguel Amaya batting eighth, the catcher, and then Pete Carl Armstrong, who came up to relieve the injured Cody Bellinger. And then Shota Imanaga, who recently came over from Japan, is the pitcher for the Cubs, the starting pitcher. He has an 0.84 ERA so far, so he's doing amazing. And then our guy, Cutter Crawford, has a 0.66 ERA, so it's a pitcher's duel tonight. I am predicting a pitcher's duel.
Pretty much chalked it up to me being so big, rotating so fast so many times that I pretty much created a car crash within my body. And it was a matter of time before this happened. He said it was something similar to like a pitcher needing Tommy John, just an inevitable thing that was going to happen sooner or later.
So no real timetable for his return. He says it could be 3 weeks, 6 weeks, could be 9 weeks before he starts to do more exercising and conditioning. But the good news, according to his doctors, this will be something.
Yeah, Tristan Casas is out. Tyler O'Neill is back. He returned yesterday. I was saying that during the time that I was muted. I went over all those things. But yeah, I'm just happy that David Hamilton's on at second base, because that dude is literally like not a major leaguer. He's not. He is not even a AAA player. I don't even think he's a professional baseball player. Somehow he made it. Somehow he made it to the majors.
Your business accepted Visa or MasterCard during the period from January 1st, 2004 to January 25th, 2019. Visit topclassactions.com today to find out. I'm Scott Hurry, and here at Top Class.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go here. I am going to be streaming the Suns game. That starts at 10:30. So I know my routine. I know how fastly I can start those Suns streams. So if this game goes past or if this stream hits 10:20 p.m., I'm ending the stream, and I will be switching over to the Suns. But I don't think that'll happen, because this is going to be a pitcher's duel, I think, so it'll go by pretty quick. And plus the pitch clock, I don't think that'll be an issue. And I'll be live for the Suns at 10:25. We need a good fucking game. We need a win. We need help. We need fucking anything at this point.
Did we say anything? We meant everything.
I might even start taking prayers. I don't do that shit. You guys know that. But desperate times, you know.
Finish. That's not yard work. That's artwork. The Echo E-Force battery system, 56 volts of outdoor grade power. Echo, power on and on.
Every day, more dog people and more pets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting.
But how's everybody doing today?
Kicking the cans and feeding their dogs dog food that's actually, well, food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter, healthier pet food.
It is brought to you by Nissan. We make cars that thrill. Shop NissanUSA.com. By Plymouth Rock, the official auto and home insurance provider of the Boston Red Sox. And by Viva Tequila Seltzer, ditch them all at tequila 88 calories. Crystal clear tonight here in downtown Boston. Great night for game number one. Will Middlebrooks, Dave O'Brien, and Jemiah Webster with you. Red Sox back home for a 6-game homestand. The Giants will also be here on the upcoming schedule. Time now for Comforts of Home, presented by Bertie and Phil. Save up to $2,000 on your furniture purchase during the spring savings event. So the Red Sox this season, we all know this at home, it's been pretty dismal. 3-7, only hitting 198. A lot of difficulty on the defensive end. It's been a very different story, Will, on the road, where the Sox are 11-5 and getting about 5 runs a game and playing better defense.
They have. The defense has been much better, but you love to see them take advantage of Fenway Park. This is such a home field advantage to know how to play that monster, know how to play the right field here, because it could be one
Have
of
a
the
good
toughest
game
in baseball.
tonight.
So you like to see them turn that around this homestand.
Good team coming in here initially. The Cubs are 16-9. They're a half game out of first place in their division, the NL Central, behind Milwaukee. They've been a really good home team. 10-3 at Wrigley. They just swept Houston. They grabbed manager Craig Counsell from the Brewers. At 5 years, $40 million. That's double what he earned in Milwaukee.
I should have been a coach.
Yeah, right.
Cubs went 83-79 last year. They finished 9 back. They missed the playoffs by 1 game, but for the 3rd year in a row, they failed to get to the postseason. So they fired manager David Ross after 12-17 in September. Craig Counsell, who perpetually looks like he's about 19 years old, named the 56th manager in Cubs history in November.
56th manager? Jesus Christ. I mean, I know they're one of the oldest organizations, but that still just seems way too high. Way too high of a number.
The Marlins, we were there together, and he was a big impact player as a second baseman.
I got to know him in 2016 as a player. He was my manager in Milwaukee when I played there for 3 months or so. Talking about
Maybe the manager isn't the problem. You know, if you've been through 56 managers and
bring it together, and you have guys like Mike Napoli and Tommy Hotovy and John Maley. It's a really good staff there, and I think that's a reason with all these injuries, they're still playing good baseball.
Mike Napoli back in town. That's always a good thing.
Old Napster. It's good to see him earlier.
I don't know what the holdup is here. We should be starting.
On a night like tonight without the shirt on, but he did that very famously after a World Series, and that generated a lot of social media.
Don't you tempt him. He will do it.
I think you're exactly right. We know Mike pretty well. So the Red Sox taking to the field. Cutter Crawford has been tremendous. Give you a look at the Cubs lineup. He will take on here for game number 1, brought to you by Nissan. Nico Horner will lead it off. He's pretty fast on the bases. Mike Tauchman, the right fielder. Ian Happ in left. Christopher Morel is the third baseman. Michael Bush at first. Dansby Swanson, of course, you know very well from his days with the Atlanta Braves. He's at short. Matt Mervis, the DH. Amaya, the catcher. And Crow Armstrong in center field for Craig Counsell. Taking on a Red Sox starting pitcher, brought to you by BuyAToyota.com. Cutter Crawford 1-0. A minuscule ERA. The Major League's top earned run average. He's allowed 1 run or less in each of his first 5 starts.
Here's a look at the Sox defense presented by Bigelow Tea. Pablo Reyes over at third base today. Cedar Rafaela at short. Emmanuel Valdez at second. Bobby Dahlbeck at the start at first. In the outfield, out on the left, Rob Refsnyder. In center, Darren Duran. Tyler O'Neill over at right. Connor Wong behind the dish for Crawford.
Look at the umpires tonight. Here for the first of the 3. Behind the plate, Chris Siegel. David Rackley at first. Larry Vanover is the crew chief at second. Brian Walsh will make the decisions at third. We're available. The telecast can be heard in Spanish by selecting the SAP button on your TV remote. SAP brought to you by Toyota Certified Used Vehicles. And the weather forecast, 53 at the moment, clear skies. Wind in from right at 9 miles per hour. Not quite what we had in Cleveland the last game of that series, where it was gusting in at about 25 miles an hour.
Straight into the booth.
Into the booth.
Straight into the booth. You were the veteran. You were prepared. Had a nice jacket, maybe 2. I was
maybe 3.
Shaking in my boots. So about the 7th, and you looked over and go, "Oh, are you cold? We can close this."
Taking forever to get this game started.
At this point.
Got them open tonight.
Yeah, we do. This isn't bad. This is nice.
And Patrick Dempsey tossed out the first pitch. Outstanding actor and a man from Maine will be our guest in the booth come the 3rd inning. Looking forward to that. Red Sox home after a 4-2 trip. And still working out the kinks with the door.
Okay, that's, I guess, the holdup.
Taking a peek inside.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
Any moment, is he going to go in?
Trying to lock it.
He's trying to lock the door,
behind it.
but whatever.
I'm not sure.
Let's go.
Right. There we go. So we're ready to play. Nico Horner to lead things off, hitting right at 300. If he gets on, he can run.
Yes, he can.
And Cutter ready to get started here tonight.
And off we go.
A ground ball toward the middle. Valdez will charge.
One pitch. Oh, that's safe.
He's going to be safe at first. Yeah, tough one. And when a guy runs that well, you have to be perfect.
Yeah, you know, Valdi had a good chance at this. He took the right angle, got around it, worked around it the right way. Tough one to start your game at, having to come in, do or die play. He gloves it, but then fumbles around right there. He can't quite get it out. Just that little bit of pause is going to give Horner away a chance to beat that out. But watch the way he blazes down this line. I mean, he's getting down there quick. If you're not perfect, just like you said, it'll be no shot.
Here's Tauchman to right field at 298. He's hit 2 home runs. They're going to rule that a base hit, by the way, for Horner. He stole 43 bases last year, so
yeah, Nico Horner got on base. That was a single.
And the 0-1 will miss on a former Yankee. Who also
Oh yeah,
played
Mike
in the
Tauchman did play for
Korean
the
baseball
Yankees. I forgot
organization.
about that.
Ian Happ on deck. And a fly ball center field. Duran right there to put that away. And 1 out. Red Sox right now 2 games over 500 at 14-12, despite leading the majors in injuries, with 15 players landing on the IL. That's the most in baseball.
Hey, if you had told me, hey, 25, 26 games in, you have all these guys, and you give me the names of guys that are hurt in the rotation and the lineup, everything, and say, hey, you could be 2 games over 500, absolutely would take that.
At 238 with a home run. Switch hitter, won a couple of Gold Gloves. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. So, like Kevin Youkilis, a star there for the Bearcats. And Cutter with a 1-0.
Curious to see how Cutter works tonight with his spin. I think the last time we saw him in some chilly temperatures out in LA, he had some issues with his sweeper, with the cutter, with the grip on the baseball. So we'll see how that goes tonight.
He did
2-1.
strike, fastball 93. He did beat the
Ian
Cubs
Happ.
last July 16. That was at Wrigley. Gave up just 1 hit in 6 scoreless innings. It's a big wave and a miss. Back to the Cutter, 2-2.
Yeah, you can see the rotation on this ball. That's what the hitter sees when it comes out of his hand, is that tilted rotation, almost like a circle coming your way. That Cutter, that's his best pitch.
Happ with good power.
Ooh,
Sharply but foul.
foul.
Where's Jemai? He's been under fire the last 4 games.
Yeah,
or so.
he has.
There you
Hey,
go.
Jemai
You
caught
gotta
that.
think. We gotta get him a chest protector.
It continues, guys, from Cleveland.
Actually, no chest protectors. Get him a face mask because you got to protect the moneymaker. I
Yeah.
don't know what's up.
2-2 and frozen.
There you go. Struck him out.
In there for strike 3 in his first K in the book tonight.
Yeah, this split finger is such a big pitch for Cutter. He only throws it 9-10%.
Get him out here on less than 5 pitches, I'll be happy with that. 5 or less.
The batters are going to take that. They think that pitch is coming.
Yeah, that's
in
been
and
an issue with
they're
Cutter,
gonna
is the
back
pitch
to
count.
the corner of the plate for strike 3.
That's like been his one weakness, pretty much.
Morel, the third baseman, 205 hitters, hit 3 home runs.
I mean, the walks kind of
First 2
have,
gone.
but I mean, that goes along with pitch count.
Yeah, this is a guy you honestly you want to challenge right now. The last 7 games he's hitting 136, so not seeing it great. You want to pound the zone right here, really force him to see if he can beat you.
There's 1-0.
Strike
He got a
1.
swing and a miss there. Cody Bellinger is out of the lineup. Just went on the IL with a fractured rib after colliding with a wall on Tuesday.
2 ribs.
2. High chop to
And there
third.
you go.
Rays
That's
will
gonna be
have
out
a
number
chance
3.
in the second to retire the side.
Nice.
And that's all for the Cubs.
Got him out on 12 pitches, too. So 13 pitches, sorry. I'll consider that a successful inning there for Carter Crawford.
You know we could finish basement into an exercise room.
Yeah, but is it really the best time to be spending money on renovation?
Care to help? I'd say, based on our last conversation, a little renovation might be good to go, Tina.
You got this! Thank you, Ed!
You're welcome, Frank!
Chester?
Talking about the renovation. She knows.
Chester?
You got this.
For every financial need,
Chester, are you in here?
Moment,
Okay,
KeyBank
you are
opens
in here.
doors.
Brad, we need a fourth for golf tomorrow. You in?
You guys want me to golf? I wouldn't even know what to wear.
Dog.
Said he was coming, right? Told Matita he'd be here at 10 o'clock. Did he bring his own caddy? I said to the lady, I got 500 cars on the lot. 150? Please, I'll sell 200 cars this month. Yards,
Aaron Judge passed Derek Jeter. Derek Jeter's overrated.
He can sell cars.
One of the most overrated players in baseball history. Now, it's not to say that he's bad. He's obviously a great player. But definitely overrated. Pretty awkward during these commercial breaks, and there's just like no sound. And it's just like.
Here's the Sox lineup tonight, brought to you by Plymouth Rock. Duran will lead it off. Then
Babe Ruth murdered his wife.
Rob Refsnyder batting
Allegedly.
third. Rafi Devers the DH again. Connor Wong will catch. Reyes at third. Dahlbeck at first.
Babe Ruth is a fictional character. He's not even real. He's a mythical fucking.
At 3-0.
He's like Uncle Sam. Like, he's not actually real.
Cubs with a 0.84 earned run average, presented by PNC Bank.
Even though Uncle Sam actually was a real guy. But
He really has. You know, you see guys come over from Japan, come over from overseas, and there's normally a transition process where they have to get accustomed to the new game. The ball's a little different. He's settled right in.
Duran 255, trying to fight his way out of the skid here. Imanaga certainly has a splitter.
Oh, goodness, does he? 51% whiff rate on that. But his fastball plays. It's 91 to 93. He's going to pitch at the top of the zone. He just finds a way to get above barrels.
Shattered bat right
no,
back.
nice. I'm not even going to fucking be mad about that.
One down.
It's on number one. Good catch by Imanaga there.
Yeah, that does not feel good on a chilly evening. This just gets all in on that label and the pine tar of his bat. Not a lot of exit velocity coming off of that one. A nice play by Imanaga.
He signed a 4-year, $53 million contract to leave Yokohama. A nice gesture there by Jaron Duran to give the bat to a youngster. Of course, it is busted.
Yeah, careful, get a splinter. Trust me, I broke lots of bats.
Big smile there, though. Big smile. Here's Tyler O'Neill hitting 298 with 7 home runs. How about listening to Tristan Casas today talk about his ribcage injury, which has him out, and quoting the doctor who examined him, who said he created a car crash in his body.
That's one way to put it. I mean, as we know, Tristan's really good with his words. He's a fun interview to listen to, so to listen to him get into the detail, you don't normally get to hear that about injuries. Normally it's hit.
Come on. Don't do this. Alright, well, it's doing this, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. I guess I'll just follow the fucking thing. Tile number 2. Not connected. How about you fucking connect them? There we go. Come on.
What are you thinking? He's detailing like 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 9 weeks.
Yeah, his sounds pretty serious compared to mine. Mine wasn't terrible. I mean, I definitely felt it. It was something that was there for a couple weeks. He's a tough kid, though. He's also smart. He knows his body. He works on his body. You know, you hope it's on the low end of that, 3 or 4 weeks. That'd be great.
Rob Refsnyder up to bat. Has a 429 batting average this year.
Given the severity of it.
1 and 2 count right now.
2 down, bases empty.
And he strikes out.
For strike 3, Red Sox go fast against the left-hander.
When it comes to remodeling your bath, there's fact and there's fiction. Fiction, it's too expensive to remodel your bath. Fact, with Bath Fitter's tub-over-tub process and hundreds of design options.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a pitcher's duel. I got no reason to believe otherwise. I mean, both these guys are pitching really well. You know, Shota Imanaga came over from Japan just this offseason. Got signed by the Cubs.
You can't lose when you choose from nearly 150 new cars and SUVs at Hyundai Cicero at Drivers Village. Celebrate spring with super savings.
Come test drive, then lease the all-new 3-row 24 Santa Fe SEL. Now $429 a month, 36 months. Or choose 4.99 for 60 financing.
What's up with Seiya Suzuki? Oh, he's just on the IL right now. Seiya Suzuki also is the Cubs player. Came over from Japan a few years ago. What was his first season? 2022, yes. The Chargers and the Patriots traded their number 34 pick overall to the Chargers for a 37th overall and a 4th rounder.
Get home internet from T-Mobile now, just $50 a month.
When it comes to roofing replacements and repairs, go with the area's #1 choice of trusted experts for over 20 years. Free estimates, 0% financing, lifetime installation warranty. Call the professionals at Forte Roofing, where roofing is our forte.
No score after an inning here at Fenway. Red Sox and the Cubs, and Michael Busch to lead things off here in the second against Cutter Crawford. We had a great visit with young Gabriel Cotton before the game. Once again, Will Middlebrooks to the rescue, said, hey, have you ever seen a World Series ring? And he never had, and had the time of his life in the booth.
Yeah, it's always fun having the kids in here. The kids that are legit Sox fans.
Bush will hit a long one toward the wall. Refsnyder backing up and will play it off the green. It bounces back to Duran into second base with a stand-up double. Michael Busch, second in time for the Cubs.
That's a double for Michael Busch.
That one's striking to 10.
Cubs got their second hit of the night already.
Homers this year. Just a split finger here. You see that rotation, but it stays up. You need that split down in the zone. You never want it up. That's where that pitch really gets hit hard. Just above where Refsnyder can make a play on it.
Swanson, the shortstop, checking in at 236. He's hit 3 home runs, second year with the Cubs.
Here comes Dansby. All the girls love Dansby Swanson.
Chicago.
Can I blame him? Nope.
Yeah, good ball player here. A couple gold gloves.
1-0 count.
One in 2022, then again last year, 2023. Attributes a lot of that to his work with Ron Washington over there in Atlanta, who is just a wizard when it comes to infielders.
A lot of guys seem to say that.
Oh, yeah. Good teacher.
After some time with Wash, as they call him, in there for strike. He's an all-star as well last year. Not thrilled with that.
Not thrilled. It's a strike. I mean, longer setup down and away. Cutter misses it. That's kind of what I was talking about earlier with the spin on that cutter in the cold weather. Something to keep an eye on.
Took a big hack and missed the sweeper. 1 and 2. That pitch has been outstanding as he's upped the usage on it.
Yeah, he has. It pairs well with that cutter. Similar in rotation, a little different, obviously. But you just get one that has a short, sharp break and one with that big sweeping break.
Trying to get Swanson here. Instead of line drive base.
Oh, come on.
Bush hitting third, and he'll
Get that good.
stop
All right,
as the
good,
throw
good,
comes
good.
in. And a good throw, the backed up.
Great job. Great job by Cutter Crawford right there. Fundamentals, right? Fundamental baseball. Sometimes we've seen that this year be missing from this ball club. Now, they've been showing it a lot more lately of playing good baseball, but that's the little things right there. Simply backing up the catcher, being where you're supposed to be. Good piece of hitting by Dansby right here. It's a pitch over the middle of the plate. No one.
Bill's got a wide receiver.
Durant gets to it quick, makes a really good throw in. Just gets a little 5-hole action there on Cutter Long.
Well, Cutter came in holding opponents to a 163 batting average and no home runs. He's given up 3 hits in the early going here as Mervis will check in. He's the DH tonight. Runners at first and third. Going after the first one, swing and bunt, scooped up in foul territory. Was on top of that line by the time Wong got to it, a foul. So a strike here on Mervis.
Yeah, that's pretty close. And from up here, it looked like Wong was going to get to it while it was still on the line because you can steal an out right there. Yes, the runner moves up to second base, but you need an out. Does a really good job of trying to get to it quick. Interesting. I didn't see a different angle. See right here if it crosses over that line because it sure looked like it was on it.
I think you're right. 0-1. Fouled off.
They use Guardian caps? What does that mean?
You know, it's these situations right here where we've seen Cutter Crawford really buckle down. You know, bend but don't break. Last outing versus Pittsburgh, he allowed 10 base runners, but just 1 run. It's like he's making pitches when he needs to.
21 pitches, 16 strikes so far.
And that's going to give up a run.
Bush will score. Swanson to second.
So I wonder what that'll bring up his ERA to.
He'll take it. 1-0 Cubs.
Right now, that brought his ERA. Cutter Crawford had an 0.66 ERA coming into this game.
It's like they're going
now
up
it's a
lots of cutters, lots of sweepers. They're sitting on the soft pitches, the off speed. You can tell they're on the
0.81.
Now he did catch it off the end, but he's staying back.
0.81 ERA right now.
Catch it out front.
Still amazing.
Bit, but they're clearly sitting off speed.
Take a cap on top of the helmet? That's weird. Is it like, are they trying to do like a halo thing, like an F1? Trying to fucking... They're just going to have halos on their caps? On their helmets?
Swanson at second, Mervis on at first. Already 4 hits for Chicago. For a guy who has not given up many. Talk about the ball club's record right now and how surprising it is the Red Sox have been able to keep their head above water with the incredible number of injuries. But the schedule is beginning to stiffen up. Beginning with these Cubs. And,
there you go. That was a great catch. Double play. Wow.
That's huge.
That was an unassisted double play. Wow.
Athletic first base.
Oh, he's been phenomenal in defense. Look, you can
unassisted double play.
He's not swinging the bat well. He's not getting knocks. He's striking out. But when Costa's going down, his ability to plug in at first base, he has been phenomenal at first base. We've seen something every game since he's been there that has changed the game, and that's a big play right there.
Gotta love an unassisted double play. Those are fun.
Trying to limit the damage now. 2 down. Pete Crow Armstrong will look at a strike. Just called him up from the minors this week when Bellinger went down with the rib injury. He's out of Sherman Oaks, California. Left-hand hitter. Showing a bunny with 2 down. He'll drop it down and let it roll, and it will go foul.
Foul ball.
Good
Joe
job
at 2.
Pablo. They're recognizing, look, this guy flies the perfect bunt. I have no chance to let this thing roll in foul territory. That's that one where it's almost too perfect, and then it hits that cut of grass, and it just boop, kicks it right over the foul.
Crow Armstrong has been a highly touted prospect for a while in their organization, considered an elite defender. He's won a minor league Gold Glove.
Remember the blue hair in spring training? He had the blue, yeah. It doesn't look like it's there anymore.
Yeah. Both of his parents are actors. They'll rattle that one foul. So he's a colorful guy. 1-0 Chicago. They've got a man on second. His mom from Little Big League. Yeah, so cool. The actual mom of the #1 prospect, Pedro Armstrong. Kind of a theme of our broadcast tonight. A little bit of Hollywood. That's going to hit him. He got hit by the pitch.
Oh, he got hit?
And he will take his base.
It did not look like he got hit. Hold on, yeah, that did not look like he hit him. Yeah, they're challenging that. They're challenging that.
Cora would like a challenge here.
I didn't know you could challenge that.
Pete didn't even react to it.
I don't think he hit him.
Did he actually get hit by the pitch?
Yeah, Cora's going to challenge that. I didn't know you could challenge that. Yeah, no, he did not get hit.
Wow.
Luckily, you have replay for that now.
Boston is challenging the hit by pitch on the field. Call on the field is hit by pitch.
Yeah, I did not think that was a...
Never touched it.
Well, it didn't. If it would have got any closer, it would have hit the knob of his bat anyways.
So this should be very, very quick.
It should, because it's pretty obvious, but...
Crowd reacting now.
And you can just always watch.
I didn't know you could... yeah, I did not know you could challenge that
You're
until
gonna see a guy
Kroger's leaving
with his
JTG Racing.
hands back, shake his hands. That doesn't feel good.
Remember Jeter did it several years ago where he didn't get hit, but his reaction, oh man, I got hit, and they gave him the base.
Well, then you had the days of like Albert Bell getting hit and staying in the box because he wanted to hit.
I mean, I think I did know that you could challenge that, but...
Pro Armstrong should be sent on back to hit.
There's Knapp.
Getting an answer now.
Upon review, the call on the field's overturned.
Right call.
With a count of 1 and 2.
That was the right call.
1 ball and 2 strikes. With Swanson a runner at second. 2 down. We're talking about the schedule getting a little bit tougher for the Red Sox, beginning with these Cubs, who are 16-9. Sox have to go to Atlanta. They're 17-6. They have 7 this month coming up in May against always tough Tampa Bay. They've got 3 with first place Milwaukee, 3 with first place Baltimore. So
It's going to be like 5 tire options for the All-Stars? I thought it was only 2.
the schedule becomes a lot more challenging. File it back. 1 and 2.
Yeah, I think we're going to find out a lot about these young guys who've had to plug in with the injuries at this ball club. Yeah, I think they've played really well up until this point. AC said it best. Look, they're going to make mistakes. They're going to make errors. These guys are having to learn on the fly right now.
And
that's going to drop in for a base hit.
God damn it.
Another run. Here comes Swanson churning around. And
That's not good.
2-0 Cubs. And that's their 4th hit in the inning. So he's delighted that call got overturned.
Yeah, and this is the 3rd hit this inning on the split finger that is staying up in the zone. At some point, he's going to have to realize, hey, I don't have that today, whether it's the grip with the weather, whatever it is, I'm not getting it down. That's a very hittable pitch when it's up.
Turning into a long inning for Cutter. Top of the order, and Horner, who singled off him to begin the ball game. He's 1 for 1. Horner, a Gold Glove second baseman. He moved over from shortstop when they signed Dansby Swanson, who also would win a Gold Glove. And he'll pop this one into right.
And that's going to be out number 3. Maybe? There you go. Right. Way closer than it should have been, but...
Not sure what that was all about, but that's out number 3. 2 runs in.
Sorry, folks, we're experiencing some delays.
So yeah, not a great start for Cutter.
Having to commute is history. Search work from home jobs at monster.com.
Cutter is now at a 1.23 ERA after that. 2-run inning. So his ERA is over 1 now. still very impressive ERA, but.
Having to commute is history. Search work from home jobs at monster.com.
Imagine an AI.
Might have been better just to not challenge that call. Let him get the base, and then the next guy got out.
Do
So.
people here spend time crafting their chats?
Not me.
But
Right, like the way
hindsight is 20/20.
long voicemails magically become concise task lists.
Boom, boom.
Oh no, who took notes in this big meeting?
Summarized with AI Companion.
She's a pro. All-on-one AI-powered platform. It's Zoom Workplace.
Dynamic air suspension, all-wheel steering, configurable terrain response, effortless in the extreme.
Hey, let's take a quick look at the Cubs on defense. Christopher Morel over at third base, Gold Glover Dansby Swanson at short, also Gold Glover Nico Horner at second, Michael Bush at first, Ian Happ in left, Pete Crow Armstrong at center, Mike Tachman in right, Miguel Amaya behind the plate.
Imanaga got the Red Sox 1-2-3 in the first inning. So Rafi Devers will lead it off in the second. Red Sox down 2-0. Rafi is a DH, has gone 6 for 9 in 2 games back in the lineup. He is expected to play third base tomorrow for the first time in a while. We take a look at who's been cool as a cucumber, presented by Grillo's Pickles. Find us chilling in the refrigerated section. He's included a home run and a double and a couple of RBIs in that 6 for 9.
He came back hot, didn't he? 188 coming into that, and in about a day and a half, it was up to 270.
The lefties 1-1, took a massive cut.
Sipping up the Boston.
This guy did not allow an earned run until his last start against Miami. And he's going to put away Rafi, his second strikeout. 1 gone in the second.
Yeah, we hear about how good the split is and all the swing and miss, but it all starts with that pitch for Imanaga. That 4-seam fastball, good spin rate, low attack angle, so that means he releases the ball a little lower than other guys, so it feels like it stays up and has ride through the top of the zone. It's a lot of swing and miss up there.
As you said, the league hitting 115 off that pitch coming into play tonight. Connor Wong, 364 with 5 home runs. One man away. Imanaga joined Hall of Famers Dennis Eckersley and Fergie Jenkins on a very short list of Cubs to post 20 strikeouts and walk only 2 guys in his first 4 starts. Only 4 Cubs have done that. Eck did it in 1985. He began the season with a couple of complete game shutouts and 1 unintentional walk in his first 34 innings in Chicago. Just another reminder that Eck could really deal.
Yeah, he was just a really good broadcaster. He could pitch.
Swinging bunt. Amaya out from behind there, the spin and the gun.
Down number
again.
2.
2 down. Well played by the Cubs catcher. In front of Pablo Reyes, who's again playing third base tonight. Hitting 167 and has not hit a home run.
He has played a good defensive third base though with Rafi out. He's been picking it over there, making all the routine plays, and that's what you want.
Drilled in there for strike 1. And again, that's where he's sitting, around 92 with that fastball.
Yeah, it plays up, though. I mean, you're going to see a lot of what looks like late swings again. I mean, you're looking back at his outing so far this year, a lot of swings. It looks like he's throwing 98.
Yanked to third, and Morel plenty of time. Right there, 1, 2, 3 again. The Red Sox go in the second.
All right.
Experience our most advanced smart toilet yet. Numi 2.0. Only from Coke.
The search for your new Audi begins here at Audi Cicero. Experience
Now the Red Sox are on Sunday Night Baseball, but the Suns play that night. That's Game 4 of this series, so I'll be watching that instead.
Q3 and Q5 models. Then get 3.99 APR for 60 months financing.
Awesome offers on amazing Audis. That's why it's time to shop the area's exclusive Audi dealership, Audi Cicero at Drivers Village. See why at AudiCicero.com.
The nice guys are offering $99 AC tune-up special. Call Charles Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical to set up your appointment at 457-6911. And remember, we're the nice guys.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With Venture X, earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy and get access to over 1,300 airport lounges. Open up a world of possibilities with Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Gatorade Zero. Zero sugar hydration with all the flavor and electrolytes of Gatorade. Hydration for every athlete, forever.
Top of the third inning, and the Cubs in front 2-0 against Cutter Crawford, who has allowed 5 hits to this point. Mike Tauchman 0 for 1 with a fly to center. He's the right fielder tonight. And then Ian Happ, and then Morel, the third baseman. Cutter beating the Pirates last Saturday, allowing 1 run over 6 innings. Actually, a high number of base runners in that game for him.
So yes, Tuesday, if there is a Game 5, I'd be live for that at 9:30.
But Alex
9:25 actually. Thursday,
sixth inning and did not take him out of that game.
it's TBD for the start time. I'm assuming it'd be a night game. I'd be live for that.
Oh, absolutely. In a young career, right? He's been trying to
Saturday.
Is he going to be a starter? Is he a bullpen guy? Kind of went back and forth a couple of years.
I'm also assuming that'd be a night game. I'd be live for that for a Game 7.
Really just, and that move with Alex Cora obviously built that trust and confidence in him.
Those games are not even guaranteed. All that's guaranteed is tonight's game and Sunday's game.
The Dodgers tonight. LA with an early 1-0 lead in the second inning. I bet that building's rocking for that series. Down he goes, Hackett with fastball, some life on it with 94 miles an hour. Let's toss it down to Jemai Webster.
Dave, with what's happening with the Red Sox starting rotation, pitching coach Andrew Bailey described it as, to me, as we're taking on water right now, but staying afloat. And the treacherous journey could get better because Nick Pivetta could be one of the soonest to return. Tomorrow, he said, for a live BP, he'll throw 50 pitches, then could go out on a rehab assignment. Garrett Whitlock, he's still recovering, in recovery mode, but playing catch. Brian Bale is progressing as well. Meanwhile, Vaughn Grissom, he's set to play 9 innings tomorrow and Sunday with the Woo Sox. He could possibly be activated on Tuesday.
That'd be awesome. I'd love to see Vaughn Grissom.
Reports on his defense as well.
Well, that's particularly exciting and should be for Red Sox fans, as this one is popped up by Happ along the line. Reyes heading over to the screen, but it's off into the stands. And the Red Sox fans,
and then also, if there isn't games for, like, Game 5, 6, and 7, I might just stream the Red Sox,
Oh, yeah, fun kid. He's got the hit tool, that's for sure. I think the question is, how's he going to be at second base? How's he going to upgrade us defensively? Which has been a topic for about this team. So all the reports have been good. He's swinging a good bat, playing a good defense, making diving plays, turning double plays, and better than that, he's running the bases well. So that groin, that injury, is starting to feel better.
Yeah, he can swing it. So Vaughn getting closer. Half ball for one. He was called out on strikes in the first inning.
Hey, Grisham's coming up on 30 or so plate appearances. I think 26 coming into today. He had 4 walks, so it's going to show 22 at bats. But I always felt like in spring training, 40 at bats was a really good mark where I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to go. Everybody's different, but that me personally, that's
Take a look at that last one. Cutter asking, is it down?
Yeah, it looked like it nipped the bottom of that. Yeah, it did. That's close. A good pitch. 4-seamer there, a little ride. Just down. This close.
So Ian Happ.
2-2.
That strikes him out.
Missed. He puts him away with that splitter. Back-to-back strikeouts.
There's that splitter that he's given up 3 of his 5 hits on, but that one, what's the difference? It's down. He gets it down, especially after the fastball at the bottom of the zone that just missed.
That was a weird cough.
That was the last thing the hitter saw, and then that one, the splitter just disappears.
Ugh.
So he's fanned 3. And now Morel is 0 for 1.
That's strike 1 to Morel.
2-0 to Cubs. Batting stats.
Christopher Morel, who has a 202 batting average, 287 OBP, 635 OPS, 3 home runs on 11 RBIs so far this year. And there's one flying, and that's going to be a base hit. It's probably going to be a double. Yep.
Setting for 2. Duran will fire a bit offline, so Morel narrowly missing a home
Christopher
run.
Morel in there for a double.
Hits one off the center field wall for a double.
It's a cutter right here from Crawford. Up in the zone again. The off-speed pitches, he's got to get down, right? He can get that 4-seamer up above bats, but the cutter, the sweeper, the split, got to get those down in the zone for them to be effective. As a hitter, you're looking for spin, you're looking for it up. That's where he got it.
So 6 hits already against Cutter. And now Michael Bush, who ripped a double off him and scored a run in the second inning. And again, he went 6 scoreless against Chicago at Wrigley Field last summer. Fouled off. So he ran a fastball in, and it's 0-2. Swanson would be next. Morel at second. Cubs in town for 3, and we'll have a day off, and the Giants will visit as well for 3. Josh Winkowski to pitch tomorrow afternoon at 4:10. Tanner Houck goes on Sunday night at 7 o'clock. That game's on ESPN. And the 0-2 swung on and missed. So he strikes out 3.
Strike him out.
He does give up a double. 2-0 Chicago.
Give up a double, but got out of the inning. 48 pitches right now, so I think he's on a pretty decent pace. Usually my rule of thumb when I play MLB The Show is my goal is to try to keep it under 15 pitches per inning. If you have an inning that kind of like goes above that, then you just try to keep it at that like 15 per like average, you know.
Exclusive Audi dealership, Audi Cicero at Drivers Village. See why at AudiCicero.com.
Back at Fenway, bottom half of the third, 2-0 Cubs in front, and Bobby Dahlbeck to lead things off. And we are delighted to have Patrick Dempsey with us, this man from Maine, who, of course, all fans know from stage and screen, but
I don't even know who this guy is.
He threw out the first pitch tonight. With everything you've done in Hollywood, you know, winning an Emmy, you've been a Golden Globe nominee, a lot of great stuff in films, and of course a legendary TV series. How did that compare, going out there and throwing out the first pitch?
I don't think I've been that nervous in a long time. It was a you know, just all the flood of memories of your childhood coming down here and watching the games, and then to be out there on the mound throwing out the first pitch was a very special moment.
Not only that, you got a chance to go out to the Monster before the game, and what everybody does, you know, you grab the Sharpie and you sign it.
Yes, I did. I had that opportunity. The two guys that are back there working, and you just see the history. It's so beautiful. This is such a great place to see a ball game. It's so special. And then the Green Monster and the history behind that is really quite fascinating, too.
So I noticed you're wearing number 27.
Yes, Gold Fisk.
Is that why?
That's right. I remember the night he hit that home run, and then the next day going to school and reenacting that over and over again. And I was a catcher in Little League, and he was my hero.
1975 World Series against the Cincinnati Reds.
Yep.
And most Red Sox fans will tell you the World Series was actually...
Imanaga is just fucking lights out so far.
Right. For a lot of us it was until a few years ago.
You know, I'm glad you said you were nervous throwing out the first pitch, because I was lucky enough to do it in 2021 in the postseason. I played in the World Series, I played in big games. I have never been more nervous in my entire life than when I had to throw the first pitch here at Fenway Park.
There's no time to get into it, right? You just got to get up and go.
You're like, don't screw this up.
And yeah, at least I got 3 or 4 bounces, so I've been skipping a lot of runs.
Valdez, the batter for the strikeout of Bobby Dahlbeck. Not only big sports fan, obviously a celebrated actor, but you're a car guy, and a race car driver, and you own vintage automobiles too, right?
Yes, I do. I head out tomorrow. I'm going to Spain. I've got a 2-day test in Barcelona. We got a new program that we're putting together this year, doing some endurance racing. So that's nice. I just love it. The sense of camaraderie. You know, it's like being a part of a club. I'd imagine it's the same thing. You know, you have a team, the camaraderie and the fellowship, and then the personal challenge. How good can you be? How fast can you go? You know, all that. And then the mental aspect too, I think, is extraordinary.
From a little more fun side of it, car collection, right? Like, what's your favorite car you have in your collection?
Oh, I think the first car that I bought was a 1963 356 Cabriolet Porsche. I still have that car today. I bought it after a movie I did. My first big film was Can't Buy Me Love. I pretty much spent my entire paycheck on that car, but I still have it.
What did you pay for it?
It was under 10 grand.
Under 10 grand?
It was under 10 grand, which was a lot of money for me at that time, but now it's held its value very well.
I'll bet.
And collect a number of the older cars.
Valdez batting with 1 out, and the base is empty as we chat with Patrick Dempsey. And you've done something too. Is this
here we go. Can we get this one?
Yeah,
oh, reach out there. You got that. Oh, so close.
Can't quite dive for that one.
No, that would be a bit of a hit.
Talk about the Dempsey Center a little bit and the creation of that and why.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Dempsey Center was inspired by my mother's battle with ovarian cancer. And what we do there is we treat people who have been impacted by cancer. We don't treat the disease, we treat the person holistically. Wraparound care. And strike there, fortunately. And all the services that we provide are counseling, acupuncture, Reiki, yoga, nutrition, and at no cost to the clients. Also, the caregivers and children as well. And that was inspired by my mom's journey. She had over 12 reoccurrences. She was diagnosed in 97 and unfortunately passed away in 2014.
And the Dempsey Challenge, the annual run, walk, ride experience to benefit that center. This one popped up into right, backing out Horner, and Talkman coming in. And now we'll be out number 3. That was too quick. I imagine you've got rounds to make, so thanks so much for being with us.
Yeah, thank you. And if you want to support the center, the challenge is September 21st.
Okay, well, that's a good time for the stream to cut off. It's when they're about to go to commercial break. So, appreciate that. You know, you got to time it right. It's all about timing, timing, timing. Sit back in my chair, relaxing and reclining. Is not a care in the world, no, I'm lying. Taking all these meds, face got me frying. Taking all these meds to the face got me dying. Smoke till my mind fry. Come on! No, that's right. It's probably gonna fucking make me wait. Yeah, make me wait. Make me wait a goddamn minute. But if you could still show ads, then how can you show ads if my internet's not working? Come on.
Back for the fourth inning. Cubs with the 2-0 lead as Dansby Swanson cuts and misses. He has singled and scored a run. A great visit there with Patrick Dempsey. He's a swell guy.
I didn't fanboy too hard.
A little bit.
I mean, what a great
Just
guy.
a little bit,
That's so cool, though. I love stuff like that. He's awesome.
And, he was talking a little bit about, being a race car driver. He's a serious race car driver. 24-hour of Le Mans. I mean, he's done some stuff.
Yeah, that's
pretty good. And there's our photo op.
That's going in my fridge.
You're a problem.
Yeah, I try.
2 strikes on Swanson. Cracked that one up the middle. A dive and a miss by Rafaela and a base hit. So he's 2 for 2. And you're just seeing a lot more contact and a lot
Another
more
base hit for Dansby. He's 2 for 2 so far.
Yeah, Cutter stuff is, he's mixing in some really sharp pitches.
How are we supposed to compete against Shota and Monagas? This dude's fucking lights out.
That's another one up in the zone, but it's middle, but not up enough to get above the barrel. That's a very hittable pitch.
So 7 hits allowed by the right-hander. Mervis, the DH, stepping in now. He has one of them for an RBI, a single.
This is the outing we've kind of been waiting to see from Cutter. How does he answer when he doesn't have his best stuff? There's been times like in Anaheim when I guess the Angels didn't have his good stuff, but just kept digging, bend but don't break, made pitches. Let's see if he can settle in here and make some adjustments.
High pop into center, charging on it, Duran.
Down number 1.
The catch on that. For out number 1. And the catcher, Amaya, will be next. He was doubled up on a nice athletic play by Bobby Dahlbeck in the second inning. The Red Sox, through their 3 innings, do not have a hit tonight against the Cubs left-hander. 1 out and 1 on. Also tonight, Oakland's in Baltimore. They're the 4th inning, tied 1-1. Chicago White Sox are now 3-22. Oof. Lost 7 in a row.
I thought that would be Oakland. They have 10 wins.
That's right.
Split with the Yankees.
Mark Kotze's a good manager.
Oh,
I know it's hard for people to believe that, but because they've lost so many games, he makes a lot of good decisions. They don't always pay off with that team.
Well, he's not out there playing the game. He's playing the cards he's had dealt to him.
He's a smart baseball guy. Very smart. He's a baseball junkie.
How about Mason Miller? Oh, guy throwing 103.
Ground ball to third. That's fair. Backhanded and
Gonna
thrown by
be.
Reyes.
Oh, what the fuck? Come on, Bobby.
Out of there.
It's all right. Bobby's been amazing
Swanson will advance
defensively
to third.
recently. He's earned a
Safety
mistake.
on the corners here with one down.
Yeah, something I noticed here on the backhand, it's like Pablo had a thought of going to second base. You saw him look at second. That was his first reaction, was I'm going to turn and throw this to second. Once he realized he wasn't going to go there, his feet weren't set to go to first base. That's why you saw not a very strong throw. His feet were set to throw to second base. Then he tries to go to first. Obviously throws in a dirt body conviction.
25. His fourth error.
No, it was
of
an
the
error.
season. Pete Crow Armstrong will be next. He drove it around with a base hit.
So Miguel Amaya's on first base.
It's certainly been a major separator for the Red Sox as he bunts this one. Crawford takes a look, throws to first.
That's out
Runner
number
trying to
2.
score and dives in.
Oh, that's going to score a run.
With some great base running to make it 3-0.
Yeah, it's exactly that. I mean, Cutter got to the ball, did what he's supposed to do, looked him back. But Dansby, being the veteran that he is 7 years in the big leagues, he knows as soon as a pitcher turns his back, he's
That count as an
into
earn
first
run?
base.
No,
As soon
yeah,
as
it
did
does,
that,
'cause he gave
took
up that
off.
hit, yeah.
Look him back, boom, go. It's a really nice baseball play by Swanson there.
Crow Armstrong out at first on the bunt. So 2 down to man at second. And rattled to short.
And that's going to be out number... Oh, no, it's not.
He got him.
Oh, he did get him. Okay.
And that will retire the side, but the Red Sox with a sloppy looking inning at home. Been far too often the case. They will decide not to challenge here on this play.
It's a nice play by Bob to go up, not only just catch the ball, but get the tag
he got
down
him.
before Horner gets the first. Once again, athletic play by Bobby, saving it out.
Saving up.
We like to think that the patient experience is unique in the way we will take care of you. We treat each person as though they're a friend or family. What we provide is teeth replacement, from single tooth implant to regular dentures, removable implant supported dentures, or fixed teeth. When a person's finished here, they're happy. They walk in afraid to smile, in pain, unable to eat. And when they leave, we fix that for them. Affordable dentures and implants.
Go ahead and smile.
Devil hit my phone, you want to talk, but I'm not really up for conversations. I can have my cake and eat it too. I just gotta make a reservation. Still in my head, but it's hot. Flames everywhere, I see Satan. Demons trying to run up in my spot a lot. Really, really running out of patience. Waiting, 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 sitting up, waiting, 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 contemplating, my heart racing. Feels like I'm gonna die every second of the day, but I'm gonna get high. There's no coming down, there's no coming down. Why? Try to bring me down, that's the fucking downside. Every time I hit a ball, I just end up offside. This light of mine goes deep tonight. Will I be alright? Let me guess, no answer. The devil in my phone, he wanna talk, but I'm not really up for conversations. I have my cake and eat it too. I gotta make a reservation.
If you push that past him, you got yourself a hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Need to be a little bit firmer.
Brings up Tyler O'Neill. Tyler 0 for 1. He is grounded out to short. Red Sox could use one of his bolts.
Come on, Tyler.
Use 3 of them. He's hit 7. Talking to him before the game at batting practice, says he feels very good after the concussion. All those symptoms have gone away. He said
1-1.
The night of the collision with Raffy,
that was scary as
fuck.
fuck.
Stitches and suffered the concussion. The saving grace was he slept well, which a lot of people who suffer concussions never do.
Right. Yeah. And a lot of times when you have one, they have to wait a lot throughout the night to check on you.
Jacks that one to center field deep.
There you go. There you go, Tyler. Yeah.
He shall receive, OB. 3-1. His 8th home run of the season.
Let's go. Let's go, Tyler.
And going up and up and up.
It's also our first bit. It's our first hit of the game and our first base runner of the game.
In style, as Tyler O'Neill touches the ball to make it a 3-1 game.
Oh, finally, somebody.
There you go.
That pitch has been so good for Imanaga to this point. A lot of swing and miss, a lot of weak fly balls.
Woo!
O'Neill going up and getting this one, hitting it to the people.
And Red Sox home run brought to you by Audi. Visit your New England Audi dealer today. So Sox on the board as Ref Snyder swings away. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Another look.
Yeah, there's that four-seamer that's been devastating. And that's a ball. That's above the zone. But that tells me O'Neill's thinking, all right, I know this is how he's going to attack me. I'm looking for this pitch, and I'm going to be ready for it.
I'm going to tell you, you should come out and watch him take batting practice.
Ooh,
if you haven't had a chance to do it.
You lose a lot of baseballs just like this to Lansdowne. And they're not as wall scrapers either. He's hitting the ball way out of here.
Gets to wear the medal for a while. Ref Snyder has hit 1 home run this season. Lunges at that and gets a piece of it. Imanaga's reaction. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Impressed.
Someone can get to that heater. All right.
That was a shot.
It was payback for that glove flip.
I'd love to see Tyler O'Neill in the hitting contest at the All-Star game.
Good call.
And I bet he'd do it.
Oh, yeah. Why wouldn't you? I mean, you hear, oh, it messes up your swing. He's got the swing for it. He has a big-time uppercut swing, which is just, it's built for home run derby. A lot of guys have a line drive swing, and then they go there and change their swing for the home run derby. Those are the guys that end up running to a run in the second half.
Yeah. It'd be a blast to watch in that contest. He's been outstanding for the Red Sox, 8 home runs. And the Red Sox finally break up the lefty. 2-2 on Ref Snyder. Well, they're going to call a violation here.
What?
That's going to be ball 3.
Why?
That's a big one in a 2-2 count.
That's weird.
So here's the timer violation as he went to the rise.
Oh, yeah, he had a pitch clock violation, yeah.
And violated the timer.
So it is a 3-2 count. It says 2-2 on there.
Put him on
There you
ball
go.
4. So Ref Snyder
And
will take the
walks him.
So Red Sox with their first couple of base runners in the ball game. And now Raffy Devers. Raffy struck out in the second. Batting stats presented by Eversource. Weatherizing your home can increase comfort and lower energy use. We can help. Only one out. And a base hit to right.
Base hit. There you go.
That'll move Ref Snyder up to second.
Suddenly we got something going here.
And the Sox have 2 on after the home run by O'Neill.
That's loud contact right there by Raffy. That's a splitter right there. This wasn't a bad pitch. He actually gets bottom of the zone, but stays middle. And anything even relatively close to the plate, Raffy can barrel.
So Raffy now 7 for 11 since he returned to the lineup. Looks like the knee's feeling okay. And here's Connor Wong. He is 0 for 1.
Well, he had fun in Cleveland, didn't he?
Man. The Guardians made sure he got on the bus because he's hit 4 of his home runs against them.
The bus? They made sure he got on the plane.
Reyes on deck, 2 on, 1 out. And a ground ball to shortstop. Swanson
Yeah, it's going to be a double play.
There on the
Oh,
first
safe.
Red Sox with men on the corners. 2 down. Not really hit hard enough to be a double play ball.
Yes, and Connor Wong's not your typical catcher running down the line either. He runs really well, and that one wasn't hit hard enough to roll that double play. It ended up being a lot closer than I thought, but when you have 2 Gold Glovers up the middle, they'll tend to make it close.
Yeah, 13th time in history that's happened with both guys, second baseman and shortstop, have won a Gold Glove in the same year.
That is impressive. I really, if I had to guess, I would have thought there would have been more times that had happened, but.
Well, here's Pablo. He is 0 for 1. With a ground out to third.
Curious if he goes the split down. He loves to go fastball down in the zone and then split it right off of that.
Fly into center field.
Yeah, that's out number 3.
Catch. Red Sox will have to settle for the 1 on a blast by O'Neill.
At Tiger Tough, we make seat covers for blue-collar Americans. We make them for cops, farmers, service techs, contractors, tow truck operators, weekend warriors, and their best friend. Basically, people that work and play hard for a living. Every Tiger Tough seat cover is going to be made in the USA, easy to clean, it's airbag compatible, fit your truck right, and did I mention it's made in the USA? If you drive a truck, check out TigerTough.com. Stop worrying about tears and spills in the air and back pocket screwdriver.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Mix and match any 2 for $3.99, like a McChicken sandwich. New to the lineup.
Gator Light. Rapid rehydration with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes and lower sugar. Hydration for every athlete, forever.
This is your captain speaking. We'd like to welcome you on board MLB The Show 24. Where gamers can play as their favorite baseball teams, create custom players, and even relive history with some of baseball's greatest legends. Now, we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Chester?
AG1 works by making
Chester, I see your
foundational
ear.
nutrition easier.
There you are. You're a good
Combining
boy.
vitamins, probiotics, and whole food source nutrients
Love you,
into
buddy.
one comprehensive formula. Start simplifying your nutrition today at Drink.
We take a look at Cutter Crawford's pitching arsenal presented by Audi.
Yeah, one thing that stands out to me is the 13.6 sweeper. He's been throwing it at 27% this season. Not using it much. Now, I wonder if that has to do with his grip. It's a little chilly out there. We talked about that early. He didn't throw the sweeper well in Anaheim when it was cold. Maybe that has to do with it. Whatever it is, we'd like to see a little more of it because it's been a really good pitch for him this year.
Tyler O'Neill touching the ball with a blast to center field. Red Sox get on the board on their first hit. And trail 3-1 as we bring in the 5th inning. Mike Tauchman is flied out and whiffed in this one. Well, Cubs, like the Red Sox, with a terrific following. So a lot of Cubs fans around the ballpark in the hours.
Yeah, Patriots
before
got
the
Drake
game.
May.
They're excited about
He was
their
who I
ball
was
club.
expecting. Like, I guessed it correctly.
And 60
Back in, like,
they're half game behind
February or
Milwaukee.
January or whatever it was, I said Drake May is going to
Little
be a
Hooper
Patriot.
with
And I was
up the
correct.
Center field for a base hit. Let's just keep on coming. It's 8 now for Chicago.
Yeah, Tauchman's been swinging it well lately. At 368 over his last 7.
Inning 5 presented by Salem 5 Bank. Ian Happ will be the batter. He struck out twice, once looking. Good power. In fact, his first major league hit was a home run. He also once struck out 4 times and hit a grand slam in the same game.
Struck out 4 times and hit a grand slam.
And hit a granny in the same game.
That's crazy.
Some emotion.
Yeah.
I figured you'd go anchorman on me. Talking to base runner, and that one swatted into right field. It's going to drop down for a hit. O'Neill to scoop that up all the way down to third. Talkman. Been a bit of a hit parade tonight against Crawford. 9 of them now, first and third for the Cubs.
It's another knock on the That one's been, I don't know if they're going up there looking for it or what, but it's up. Another one up. We've seen a couple down the zone. They were effective for swing and miss and weak ground balls. You're just not going to get away with a split finger up in the zone in the big leagues. Not against lineups like this.
So 2 on for Morrell, who doubled his last time up, 1 for 2. This is as many hits as Crawford allowed in his last 2 starts combined against Cleveland and the Pirates. The 9. So it has not been his night so far. Can he get out of this? First and third, nobody out.
He's got to lock in right here. You said it, doesn't have his good stuff, but at this point in the game, this many pitches in, you have to know what's working and what's not. That's that sweeper he hasn't been throwing much of tonight, and that one just kind of spun and stayed middle. Didn't really get out and finish the pitch and get it down and away.
Talkman at third, Happ on at first. And here's 1-1. He's still throwing a lot of strikes. I mean, 67 pitches, 53 strikes. That's 79%. But they're getting hit too.
Yeah, a lot of the off-speed up. You're not going to get away with it.
Morrell will pop that one up into foul ground. Dahlbeck looking for room. Says he has plenty, and he's got it. Runners stay put. It's a big first out.
That's big now, especially with the runner on first. You're a double play away from getting out of this thing.
He'll take on Michael Bush, who ripped a double, scored a run, to strike out. Cutter came in leading the big leagues in ERA at 0.66. The earned run average at this moment is 1.14. Red Sox still with the lowest ERA as a staff in the game at 2.60. And for the starters, it's 2.05. It's also #1 in the majors. Can he get a ground ball right at somebody here? 1-1. Talkman at third and Happ the runner at first. Not tempting it up on the fastball, 2-1. It has been a scuffle tonight for Cutter Crawford. And that time,
got a little meeting with the mound visit here.
Red Sox with a mound visit. Red Sox lost to the Guardians in yesterday's rubber game in Cleveland, 6-4. And they're finally done with Cleveland. Saw a lot of those guys and a lot of the Angels early on.
Yeah, that Cleveland bullpen, goodness. I guess some guys who can
really tossed the baseball, and Clase coming in there at the end. He was filthy yesterday.
Throwing 102.
Cut.
Big cut on a sweeper. Came up empty, 2-2. So cutter up to 72 pitches. Can he get Bush here, who has a double off him tonight? In the air, here comes Ref Snyder. Rob will make the catch. Run's going to tag. Talkman trying to score. Throw to home. The tag safe. He got in there.
I'll take a peek.
Happ racing down to second on the play at the plate.
We're going to look at this.
Right now, 4-1 Chicago.
Maybe.
Ref made a really good throw in this. It just
was a
took
close
Connor
play.
Ryan into foul territory.
I think he's
He
safe.
just got
He's
that
safe.
Foot in there.
He did.
The throw took him left just enough, and you got to be careful now. You can't block the plate. So if he stood in front of the plate and tried to snag that and make the tag, would have been called for interference. So you have to get your full body in foul territory to make this catch on the ball before you.
I don't think they're challenging
put
it.
the tag down. Great baseball play right there. Just beat the throw.
No challenge, 4-1. Brings up Swanson. Toward the middle and scooped up by Valdez. Side retired, but they add another run. Now 4-1 Cubs.
Reeves Me says getting Taco Bell during the daytime feels unethical, which is why I'm going to use the Cantina chicken menu to help change his mind. Chicken's great. Well. Oh, didn't you post this? Getting Taco Bell during the daytime feels unethical. Is it daytime or nighttime? Yes. So what do you think, Reeve? I mean, because plus the sun makes me think that your pants might be on fire. You get what I'm saying, right?
So I'm a liar?
Well, the new Cantina chicken menu isn't just for late night.
It's shaping up to be an amazing April at Burdick Chevrolet at Drivers Village. Over 200 Chevy trucks and SUVs available.
Come test drive a new 24 Silverado 1500 LT Crew Cab. Lease just $299 a month. Or choose 2.9 through 72 financing during Chevy truck season.
It's an amazing April with selection and savings. That's why now
I hate
is the
losing.
time to buy. Together, let's drive. Burdick Chevrolet at Drivers Village. Shop BurdickGM.com.
Something amazing is happening here. Students are inspired and engaged. That's because school districts consulted with CDW to design modern classroom solutions with pre-configured HP devices, making education immersive, accessible, and secure. Now when researchers reports, kids learn from 9,000 miles away. Make amazing happen. HP and CDW.
What gives meaning to a symbol? Performance, consistency, time. Performance, consistency, time.
Join us Thursday afternoon for the game against the Giants with the new ticket and a drink package. Tickets start at $29 and include your first drink on us. Order today at redsox.com/tickets and a drink.
Now midway point, it's been the Cubs in command, 4-1. About hit the Red Sox 9-2. Bobby Dahlbeck to lead things off in the 5th inning. Bobby struck out first time up. Yamanaga signing a big contract, $53 million, 4 years, to leave Yokohama in Japan and come pitch for Chicago. Tossed a no-hitter in 2022 in Japan. Also spent a little bit of time pitching in Australia. That one is fouled away.
Well, all the focus was on Yamamoto, right? Because he's like the stud, or you know, the MVPs and all that over there. Yeah, this guy can pitch. The spotlight wasn't on him because he wasn't the big dog in that class, but I mean, you can see it firsthand tonight.
Pitch number 51. He cut on and missed. Bobby will strike out for the second time. One out of the 5th. In front of Manuel Valdez. Viva Tequila Seltzer. It's the official hard seltzer of Red Sox coverage on Nesson. 88 calories.
I don't think Shota's going to pitch a complete game tonight, but
Fluffer Nutter
I
sandwich.
think he'll go far enough.
The one I inhaled, you mean? A high fly to center. Crow Armstrong.
Maybe he will. I don't fucking know. That's out number 2.
Yeah, that did take long. Do you realize Fluffernutter was invented
Bucks Pacers in overtime,
You
really?
told me that. I didn't.
I was told that. I didn't know that when I was waiting in line to make my sandwich.
When I got to Pro Ball, my first affiliated team, I was in Lowell.
Yeah, they got 6 seconds left in overtime, too. They're going long in overtime.
And short season A-ball every day before the game. Fluffernutter sandwich.
Raphael 0 for 1. Will ground is short. You're implying that Fluffernutter is not a great sandwich.
Oh, that's going to get away.
Raphael taking off into second and will stop there. We've been talking about their fine infield defense, and it has been great, but not on that play.
Yeah, you don't see that very much, especially out of Dansby Swanson. He's so good at short. Just kind of didn't set his feet here. Kind of dead feet, didn't follow his throw. Not normal from him. His body just stops and can't get it there. This is where you got to take advantage of it because you don't get many extra outs from this defense.
So an E6 has a man in scoring position and brings up Duran. Red Sox trying to take advantage of that rare mistake by Swanson. Jared's gone 0 for 2.
It's a 1-0 to Jared Duran.
Bunt his way on last time. Imanaga made a really fine play to scoop it out of the glove and get him at first. Red Sox trying to get on the board a second time. So far, the only run, a blast to center field home run by Tyler O'Neill.
You know, Imanaga's stuff is good. I would say it's electric, but his command is dialed. You just don't see him miss many spots. You want to go up, he goes up, down, down. He's not missing over the middle of the plate a whole lot.
Fly ball right field, pretty well hit, but a play for Topman, that's all.
That's going to be in the game or the inning.
One of these people brushes with Colgate Total Plaque Pro Release. It dissolves and lifts away plaque for 2 times less gum-harming plaque. As for the other guy...
Sarah, good luck.
Be dentist ready with Colgate Total.
When you're with Amex Platinum, you get access to travel benefits like the Centurion Lounge, daily complimentary breakfast for 2, and guaranteed 4 p.m. checkout at fine hotels and resorts. So the first vacation as a trio actually feels like a vacation. That's the powerful backing of American Express.
It's shaping up to be an amazing April at Burdick Chevrolet at Drivers Village. Over 200 Chevy trucks and SUVs available.
Come test drive a new 24 Silverado 1500 LT Crew Cab. Lease just $299 a month. Or choose 2.9 for 72 financing during Chevy truck season.
It's an amazing April with selection and savings. That's why now's the time to buy. Together, let's drive. Burdick Chevrolet at Drivers Village. Shop BurdickGM.com.
Say hello to Easy Cater. It's all the food for your workplace,
I
for any and all of your business catering needs. Plus, all the support you could ever want. Get started at easycater.com.
I'm the kitchen man, and I love how the Roomba Combo J9 Plus robot mops the bathroom after me. The old robot tracked gross messes to the house.
Save $400 for a limit.
Welcome back to Fenway Park, top of the 6th. Out here getting ready for WB Mason Extra Innings Live. I'll be with the Hall of Famer Jim Rice. He and I will take a look ahead at tomorrow's game as Josh Winkowski settle into the starting rotation. And guys, we'll have a little more. I had a conversation with Patrick Dempsey, who you guys just had in the booth. Talk more about what he's done with the Dempsey Center up in my home state of Maine. It's helped so many people. And he's really taken the experience of his family and taken it to help others so that they don't have to go through what his mother went. Really inspiring guy.
And we'll have more with him after. And just to remind you, because OB, you might get confused which Mainer was named Sexiest Man Alive by People Magazine. It was Patrick Dempsey, not me.
Is that right? That's an upset. That's an outrage.
Hey, both are in the Maine Sports Hall of Fame,
We are
too.
both Maine Sports Hall of Fame.
Gotta throw that in there.
I tried to go to the review on the voting of the Sexiest Man Alive, but I missed the 15-second window.
You barely missed the cut, I would say. Thanks, TC. Both great men from Maine. Had a lot of fun with Patrick.
What a nice guy. That was really fun.
You could tell how much he appreciated. I mean, really seriously appreciated being on the field at Fenway, going behind a monster as a kid who grew up, coming to games here.
Yeah, that's what he's, as a kid, you come here and you don't get to have experiences like that. You sit in the stand, which is great. This is a great place to watch a ball game, but you don't get to do those type of things. And for that to be his first time in Monster.
No, I mean, he had that look in his eyes. Sometimes people are like, oh, it's great to be here. And you're like, well, where are you from? Well, I'm from Denver. This is a Mainer behind the monster. This is genuine.
It's real joy.
Joy,
yeah. I remember my first time going to the Monster. It is such a cool experience, and you just see all these big leaguers' names from past and present. I asked him if he signed in there next to Babe Ruth. He said he couldn't find it. It's probably a little faded by now.
Everybody looking for the Bambino. Did you see one back there that you remember? Like, oh my God, I can't believe this guy signed here.
Mo Vaughn.
Mo Vaughn?
Yeah, Mo Vaughn. That was the one that stood out to me. A lot of them start to fade over time, or they kind of get mixed in with others, so it's hard to tell. But Mo Vaughn was in there.
Mayo with a high fly into left, but it hangs up for Ref Snyder, and Rod there to make the play. A couple of flyouts and 2 gone. We're in the 6th inning, 4-1 Chicago. Connor Crawford's pitching line brought to you by Ace Ticket. Ace Ticket with the best seats at the lowest prices. So he's at 80. As mentioned, a lot of strikes, but activity in the bullpen as Joely Rodriguez will begin to warm.
Hadn't had his good stuff, obviously, tonight, but I mean, working into the 6th inning at least. This wasn't like a 4 and out.
I mean, these guys in this rotation, including Cutter Crawford, maybe especially Cutter, have set the bar so high.
Right.
He's given up 4 on 9 hits. Where's Tanner Houck, which right now certainly is the bar setter. He'll go Sunday. A game on ESPN. Count 0-2 on Crow Armstrong. He singled in a run and grounded back to the hill. Dodgers are laying it on Toronto 8-1 in the 5th inning in Canada. Little loop to left, dropping and in for a base hit. That's their 10th hit.
10th hit given up tonight for Cutter Crawford.
Single with 2 down.
Not a good night for him. Right now, his ERA is up to, if you would fucking load.
So that'll turn it over top of the order, and Horner has gone 1 for 3 with a single.
Oh wait, no, I'm fucking stupid. I was like, that's amazing. I was like, yeah, 135. Still pretty good.
Excellent speed and
but
takes a
it
strike.
was .66 coming into the night.
Program. I feel like they're always putting out big leaguers. Big leaguers football.
When I say pretty good, I mean very fucking
like
good.
Smart school, right? Put out some good athletes.
I certainly do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yet another I never had a shot at. Raffaello will pick it.
And
got
that's
to get
out
him
number 3.
and retire the side. No runs ahead, 1 left.
Hi, this is Quentin.
And this is Brianna.
A little thing we love about Chick-fil-A chicken strips are how satisfying they are. The chicken strips are amazing. They're always filling, tender, and juicy. Definitely one of my favorite things on the menu.
My favorite thing is the last bite. The last bite is nice and juicy, and it's wrapped up in some crispy breading that keeps it nice and tasty. And being able to scoop up my Chick-fil-A sauce with it, it's just like the best part of the meal. It's an undefeated combo.
Real customers paid for their testimonials. Burdick Lincoln, the area's exclusive Lincoln dealership, is hosting the Lincoln Spring Sales event. Check this out.
Come test drive elegance and agility. The new all-wheel drive 23 Lincoln Corsair Reserve. Then lease it for $649 a month, 36 months. Or purchase with 2.9 APR financing for 72 months.
Super selection of quality and comfort. That's why it's time to shop Burdick Lincoln at Drivers Village. See why at BurdickLincoln.com.
Phone call from the boss? Sorry. Outdoor time. It's me time.
I hear that. That's why we protect all your vehicles here. But hey, nothing wrong with sticking it to the boss.
Oh, Flo, you're gonna take that? Why would that concern me? Because you're aren't you
Huh. We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Dave know how much he can save when he bundles his home or auto with his boat or RV?
Wait, I thought Jamie was the boss.
It's funny because I'm not boss material.
Every day, more dog people and more vets are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the cans and feeding their dogs dog food that's actually, well, food. Developed with vets, made from real meat and veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door. It's smarter.
So that's probably gonna be
healthier
it for Cutter Crawford
pet
tonight.
food. Get 50% off.
Red Sox trying to get something started against this tough left-hander for the Chicago Cubs.
Here comes
4-1
Tyler O'Neill
Cubs
up.
have the advantage.
He had a
As
home
we're
run
in
in his
the
last
bottom of the
AB.
sixth inning.
And he only hits solo homers. I don't think he's hit a two-run homer at all this year, like a multi-run homer at all this year. I think it's all been solo homers, but he has like 9, I think.
Cora, tough night for him in the sense that he allowed 10 hits and 4 runs. Very high number for Cutter. You can tell kind of from Jump Street. He gave up a base hit to lead off man. He allowed 4 hits in the next inning.
Yeah, that conversation right there is just AC saying, hey, I know you didn't have your great stuff, but you stayed in there, you fought, you grinded it out, and you gave us 6 innings, which is important to this ball club.
Well, still keeping you in the game. I mean, it's 4-1, and the way this guy's pitching, it seems like worse than that, but he allowed the Red Sox to stay in the game.
Yeah, for sure. And look, you're going to have nights like that. It's going to be pretty tough to keep.
Behind the bag, tough play, Morel, a jump throw.
Safe.
Took him off the bag anyway, so that's going to be a base hit. And Tyler O'Neill has his second knock in this game.
Hopefully a little rally starter right there. Sometimes it's not the homers and balls clobbered off the wall that get the rally going. It's the little dribblers down the line sometimes. Broken bat knocks, bloopers. That's how it gets going. Morel almost makes a heck of a jump throw right there to throw O'Neill out, but O'Neill's speed and that distance of a throw, not much of a chance.
Brings up Ref Snyder. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. Red Sox with their 3rd hit tonight. Rob hitting 409.
Ref Snyder's up.
Given all the injuries and how well he's been swinging the bat, he's been playing just about every day, not just against left-handers. He'll fly that one towards shallow right field. Horner under on the back pedal. 1 out.
Star Wars Night is back on Tuesday, April 30th. Tickets include a Mandalorian-themed replica jersey. Secure yours today at redsox.com/Star Wars. Gotta get you one of those, OB.
That's exactly
Rafael
my style.
Devers.
Once again, you've read me perfectly.
Like a book. OB1.
That's been used a few million times.
Not by me.
Not by you, that's right. Here's Raffy, a single and a strikeout.
1-0.
So has the batting average up to 271 with 3 home runs. Alex Cora expecting Raffy to play third base tomorrow. It'll be for the first time since returning to the lineup after the knee situation. And strike. Still a little sweeper there, 1-1. Imanaga with an outstanding splitter. Close over there, but he got back in, tumbling back in O'Neill.
Yeah, this is not the game you want to get picked off. Down 3. Again, if you can get a good jump. You're normally not on a left-handed pitcher because he has his eyes on you. You're not going to get a great jump, so can't get picked off here.
O'Neill, good speed. Here's a 1-1. Inside.
Chris Siegel, in fact, the umpire behind home plate, has been pretty locked in tonight. He's looked pretty good.
Massive swing on the fastball, 2-2. 4 runs, 10 hits for Chicago, 1 run, 3 hits for Boston. Game time tomorrow is at 4:10. Time will be granted to Raffy here. Dodgers now 9-1 in Toronto in the 5th. Dodgers have had a funky start though. Won 4 in a row lately.
Yeah, they're heating up.
Grounded foul. Well, chilly night here at Fenway, but a beautiful night. Not a cloud in the sky as we get underway. Now we're looking for the stars. Here comes the 2-2. And he will take a ball good eye. He wouldn't bite. It's 3-2. Imanaga has walked 1. That was Ref Snyder in the 4th inning.
Yeah, you got to realize Imanaga's got a lot of respect for Devers. He's only thrown 12 splitters to lefties this year, 5 starts.
Gets a piece. That was a sweeper. Red Sox 11-5 on a row, just 3-7 at Fenway Park. They've only hit 198 at Fenway. It's coming into play tonight, facing a very good lefty.
It's kind of a long AB.
And the 3-2 again. And there he goes. Fastball to strike him out. 2 gone. Let's go to Jemai.
Well, Dave, the Red Sox came into the night tops in baseball with 261 strikeouts, second in the league with 33 home runs as a team. Add another with Tyler O'Neill's 4th inning blast. But I asked hitting coach Pete Fatsi, how do you find the balance? He said, it's the nature of the group right now, not something we're striving for. We're looking for quality at-bats, hard contact. The fact that it's leaving the yard is a good sign. But it's about how we're getting to the 2 strikes. Are guys being too passive early, taking hittable pitches, or are they swinging and missing too much in the zone? He said it's more about identifying those things and then building off of that.
It's all about swing decisions, right? Now we hear the term swing decisions.
Connor Wong's batting .351.
Like Imanaga is tonight with that fastball up. It looks so hittable. It comes out of his hand, and a normal fastball is going to come down right to the zone. His has that ability to stay up above it.
Base hit to right.
There's a base hit.
Connor Wong.
There you go.
Bring into second O'Neill and a put on the brakes there. Connor Wong with a single past the diving Horner. And the Sox have a couple of base runners with 2 out.
Yeah, it's a really good swing from Connor Wong. We all know the power he has to pull the ball out of the ballpark. But he goes up there with a really compact approach here. It's a split figure down in the zone. He stays through it to the big part of the field, and that's the attack mode you have to be in against Imanaga.
So the Red Sox need a 2-out hit. Pablo Reyes 0 for 2. He's grounded a 3rd fly to center. 2 gone. And strike. The left-hander has not had many rough innings. He's thrown 73 pitches, 52 for strikes at 71%. Quickly 0-2. So you really can't sit around waiting for ball 4 with him. He's going to throw strikes.
Okay, he pounds that zone. Once you get the 2 strikes, though, his ability to expand up and down is just pretty lethal.
Rodriguez and now Slayton up in the pen. 0-2 to Pablo.
It's 1-2. Got 2 runners on.
The Red Sox only run tonight a home run. They're 34th. They trail only Baltimore in all of Major League Baseball in home runs. But again tonight, it was a solo home run. Tyler O'Neill would love to have a couple of base runners once in a while when he hits a home run. Red Sox are leading the universe in solo homers. O'Neill at second. Wong on at first, and a 1-2. He bounced it up there, blocked by Amaya. Two and two, Dahlbeck on deck. Yankees are playing Milwaukee tonight. That's 2-2 in the third. Brewers have a real good club. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out on the split. That's all for the Red Sox. They strand 2.
I gotta pee.
With Spectrum Mobile's anytime upgrade, you get to upgrade your phone anytime you want for free, which means you get the best, latest and greatest, most up-to-date technology out there. So say you want a bigger screen, less screen, more storage, less storage. Doesn't matter. Any color. You can upgrade anytime. And who wouldn't want that? Except for Ryan. And that's Electrics. That's his thing.
I gotta get back to this.
Yeah.
Don't wait to upgrade your phone. Get Anytime Upgrade, included with Unlimited Plus from Spectrum Mobile.
It's an awesome April shower of savings at Burdick Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Just $289 a month to lease this iconic Jeep. A new 24 Wrangler Willys 4xE during the Jeep Celebration event. Over 50 certified pre-owned available too.
So many new Jeeps, Rams, and more. Super selection, over 300 available. That's why it's time to buy Burdick Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram at Drivers Village. See why at BurdickDodgeChryslerJeep.com.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Okay.
Mix and match any 2 for $3.99, like a McChicken sandwich. New to the lineup.
Did you know some dish soaps don't remove all the grease, even with scrubbing?
What? I just cleaned those.
Try Dawn Platinum. It removes 99% of grease and food residue. That's why Dawn is trusted to save wildlife affected by oil. Dawn Platinum cleans to the squeak.
Time now for a BuyFordNow.com call to the bullpen. Alex Cora will bring on the lefty Rodriguez to take over for Cutter Crawford, who went the first 6. 4 runs, 10 hits. Joely will get 2, 3, 4 for Chicago as we move on to the 7th.
So we're gonna lose this game. Joely Rodriguez fucking sucks.
One of his better outings all season. 2 days ago in Cleveland, he went 2 innings, just 1 hit, had a strikeout, no walks, which is great because you want him in the zone. Sometimes he gets a little wild with his command, but he looked really good there in Cleveland.
The bullpen just can't allow any runs. Tauchman 1 for 3, a single and a run. Remember that Seattle team that the Red Sox opened up the year against in Seattle? They have jumped to the top of the AL West kind of quietly. They have a half-game lead over Texas at the moment. They've been playing very well. Braves have survived a bunch of injuries, and they're 17-6. They lead the Phillies in the NL East. Trying to hold up with a ball. Talked about Milwaukee leading a half game over the Chicago Cubs in the Central. Fun team to watch will be the Cincinnati Reds.
Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, he said 300, 5 homers, 15 bags, 15,000 OPS.
Yeah. He's an exciting player.
He's special.
We saw some of that here at Fenway last year.
I'm surprised by that Brewers team, though. I think we talked about them being atop that division right now. You get rid of Corbin Burns, your ace.
rid of your manager, or he leaves, comes here to Chicago, and you're thinking, you know, they didn't really make too many signs in the offseason. They bring in Reese Hoskins. You think, are they really, you know, how's that going to be? You know, they're overplaying expectations right now.
To this point, yeah, 3-2, and he's going to walk him. The Talkman's on.
This week on Dining Playbook, Billy and Jenny visit Baleia, a new Portuguese-inspired restaurant in the South End. Catch Dining Playbook tomorrow morning at 9, only on Nessun, driven by your New England Chevy dealers.
Ian Happ struck out first couple of times, then singled in his last at bat. Cubs on a base runner in the 7th, leading 4-1. And a strike. This series will conclude a stretch of 19 games in 20 days as that one goes all the way to the backstop. That'll send Talkman down to second.
Wong didn't get his glove down to the ground on this. Kind of stayed above it, expecting it to bounce up off that plate. Trying to glove it instead of getting down there using that body.
Of course, it is a wild pitch. At third, gobbled up by Reyes. Runner holding at second. One gone. Next in will be Christopher Morel. He's their cleanup man tonight. Ripped a double back in the 3rd inning. Following this stretch of games, the Red Sox will have 3 days off in 11 days. Talked about Vaughn Grissom, currently on rehab with the Woo Sox. 1 for 4 last night with a double. Getting a lot of at-bats here recently. Runner's going to go. Throw it out to third, and they're not going to get him. Talkman will dive in with a theft.
Talkman gets a really good jump here. Joelle, not much of a slide step. You watch his step to the plate. He takes that leg all the way up to his chest. That's going to be slow to the plate and allow Talkman to get a good jump. A good throw. Might have made it real close, but took Devers on the other side of the bag.
Infield in. They're kind of 1-1 on Morel. And the Cubs trying to take a 5-1 lead.
Joel's generally a ground ball guy. He's got that sinking fastball changeup that works vertically down to the ground. Some good movement on it. So this ideally get a ball on the ground at this infield end. He's been up in the zone a little bit here.
Got a bear down on the 1-2 and a high chopper, and with the infield in, that run scores easily, and it is 5-1. Morel with his second hit tonight.
This has not been a great fucking night.
And drives in that run, the stolen base.
Hopefully the Suns can make my night better.
Fastball in there, it sinks down, he hits the top of it, hits it right into the ground. Exactly what you want him to do. And it hits right in front of the plate, gets that big bounce over the infield end.
It's weird because it's 5-1, but it feels more like 10-1.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, that's just frustrating as a pitcher. I mean, you make the perfect pitch, and just that happens.
Michael Busch has had a good night with a double and a run. He's driven in another run with a sac fly. 5 runs, 11 hits now for the Cubs. And a little check swing roller up to third base. He's going to let it roll. It's going to die on the grass for a base hit.
That's stupid.
Busch's second knock of the ball game. It's been that kind of night.
You know, giving up hits on hard contact is one thing, but a chopper that hits in front of the plate gets over the infield end for an RBI. And then this, an excuse me check swing that you're hoping is just going to roll foul because you got no chance to throw him out. Stays right there fair for the moment.
Not to imply that the Red Sox have pitched a great game, but this is bad luck.
Well, there was a lot of hard contact early also, but this inning.
So that's a dozen hits now for the Cubs. Andrew Bailey out. And the Cubs get some breathing room here in the 7th. Remember, the inning started with a walk. It's a Red Sox staff that has not walked many. So first and second, only the one out, and Swanson the batter. He's 2 for 3. And home plate umpire counting mound visits.
Yeah, so last year you had 5. They changed that rule. You have 4 now. Then in the 9th, if you don't have any left, you can get another one.
You can take another one. And they'll slice that foul back out of play. Dansby at 250 with 3 home runs. Excellent athlete. In high school in Georgia, he was a standout basketball player. His nickname was 3-Point Swanson. He was that good. Nothing on Will Middlebrooks, but fine athlete.
I was wildly average at basketball.
Football, though, different story for you.
You're talking my language.
There you go, you Texans. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 2 on. And a stop there by Connor Wong. Dansby married to Mallory Pugh of the U.S. Women's National Soccer Team.
So you're telling me the kids are going to be athletic?
I'm betting the mortgage that that's the case. Two one. Big hack. All even up by Swanson.
Did you catch any of the NFL draft last night?
Did, yeah. In fact, quite a bit of it on the plane and the bus.
You got to see a lot of Drake May in person.
I did.
Good to see him play.
Called a bunch of his games, particularly his freshman year at North Carolina. Big cut and a miss on the change. Good pitch. Strike him out. 2 out. I think he's going to be a star for the Pats. I do.
I hope so.
I do too. I'm with you on that. Honestly. I don't know. It's so hard. You know, you see so many first-round quarterbacks that just fizzle out, don't work out. But a lot of those guys go to teams that don't have a history of winning. And then recently, over the last 5, 6, 7 years, they haven't been good. You know, because it.
Wisdom will come up to bat here for Mervis. With 2 on and 2 out. Yeah, I really think this kid is going to be it. It's going to be tremendous.
Sure hope so.
Perfect quarterback build, and he's got a great arm. He's physical. He'll run. They made a great choice, knowing the Patriots with that 3rd pick.
They had to make that decision. They want to go with Marvin Harrison. They want to go with the quarterback. Who's going to get the ball to Marvin Harrison? You know, Jacoby Brissett?
No, Pats need some wideouts, that's for sure. A whirl, but no throw in a second, but a disengagement. 5-1 the Cubs. They're looking for more. They've got to run in this inning. Pinch hitter, 125, no home runs.
Pop in that bat, though. He can hit it a long ways.
Joelli would rather not test that theory here. He's got 2 strikes on him. And a shot toward the alley.
God damn it.
That's onto the grass, onto the track, up against the monster. 1 run is in. Morrell will score. Here comes Bush rounding. He will score. No home run, but a damaging double. And the Cubs take a commanding 7-1 lead. Wisdom coming off the bench and doing a job.
as we saw with Cutter Crawford, those split fingers in the middle of the zone, up in the zone. This is a changeup from Dwelly. Middle, up in the zone. That's a pitch we saw the at-bat before. It was very effective down below the zone for swing and miss. In the zone, hittable pitch.
Miguel Amaya without a hit. He's 0 for 3. Cubs have pounded out 13 hits. And you're hearing Cub fans around the ballpark starting to chant. They came in great numbers again here to Fenway. And they're loving it. Wisdom at second, 2 down. And he got a piece of it. It has not been home sweet home for the Boston Red Sox in the early going, has it?
Not at all. Not at all.
If the Sox lose the game, they'll be 3-8 at Fenway. Just missed with that one, and it's 3-1. Well, a walk and 3 hits and 3 runs home in this inning. Hitters count for Amaya. Little chopper. Dahlbeck will handle that. Flip to the pitcher, and the side is retired. But they do get 3 runs. 7-1 to Cubs.
Rob, we need a 4th for golf tomorrow. You in?
You guys want me to golf? I wouldn't even know what to wear.
He said he was coming, right? Well, the tea time should be here at 10 o'clock. Did he bring his own caddy?
I said to the lady, I got 500 cars on the lot.
150. Please, I'll sell 200 cars this month. Kidding me? Yards, boss. Thank God he can sell cars.
Hi, I'm Mike. I'm Mike, and I'm Zach from Charles Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, and Electrical. With the hot weather right around the corner, it's time to start thinking about replacing that old, inefficient air conditioner. So beat the heat and let the nice guys install a new Carrier 14-SEER air conditioner. So call Charles Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electrical, 457-6911 to set up your free estimate. That's Charles Heating, Air Conditioning, Plumbing, Electrical, 457-6911. And remember, we're the nice guys!
La nueva Colgate Total Plaque Pro Release disuelve y lifts away plaque for 2 times less gum-harming plaque. Para que estés listo para el dentista.
Mr. Walker. Oh, am I early?
Be dentist ready con Colgate Total.
When you sleep on the right mattress, it makes everything clear.
I know how to repair my relationship with my father.
The right mattress matters.
We'll find yours.
Welcome to the Inner Circle. It's Mattress Firm's Friends and Family Sale. Come in today, save up to $500 on Sealy, and get a free adjustable base. Plus, get an extra $200 Friends and Family discount. Mattress Firm.
We take a look at FanDuel's same-game parlay. You can bet $5 and win $33.80. The Red Sox are down by 6 runs as we have enjoyed our 7th inning stretch. Cubs fans enjoyed it a lot more, though. Dahlbeck, Valdez, Rafaela due up in the last half of the 7th. Red Sox only have 4 hits, including a home run by Tyler O'Neill, his 8th.
No, it was his 8th home run of the year, sorry.
Has been very, very good. And his
I guess he had 9, but
sits at
he had
0.99.
Goodness. Just at 78, 79 pitches now. Just filling up the zone. He gets ahead quick. You've seen a lot of 0-2 counts. 0-2, 1-2. Then he gets you to expand out of the zone.
And there's another 0-2. Dahlbeck has struck out twice. Bobby hitting .073. Dodgers have been toying with Toronto 10-1. LA 6th inning. Baltimore leading Oakland 2-1 in the 7th. 2.
You can kind of pick up on a trend with Imanaga, right? He loves to set you up. Fastball up, split down. Fastball up, split down. He goes back and forth, back and forth. He's continually changing your eye level, which can really mess with you as a hitter.
Yeah, north and south.
Which is most of the league, right? The sweeper has become the new thing, the new shiny toy that everybody uses. So you're seeing a lot more guys start to work east and west again because of that pitch. Starting to see the sinker ball come back a little more, not just all four seams up and splits down anymore.
2-2. Rattled toward third. Morel with the backhand, tough play, and safe at first. Bobby Dahlbeck beat it.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
He's out
Bobby Dahlbeck.
Bobby will take that. The hits have been few and far between up until this point for Bobby D. This ball's not scolded by any means. Hit to the ground. Tough play from Morel, having to come in on it, make a long throw across his body. Bobby moves well for a big guy, 6'4", 230, but he really gets down the line well. And the hustle is what turns into a hit for him.
So he's on to lead off for the 7th. Valdez has struck out flat out. Red Sox need a little thunder. Trying to climb back in this thing. It's getting late.
They need Imanaga out of the game is what they need.
That's for sure. Valdez did hit the longest home run of the season by a Red Sox player, 442 back on April 16th. Thompson getting up in their bullpen, so first activity for the Cubs out there. This is pitch number 87 from the southpaw.
Yeah, they're not going to overextend Imanaga probably past this inning. They're not going to let him work that pitch count up to 100 just because it's a six-run game at this point. If it was closer, they'd let him roll with it, let it ride, but turn it over here soon to the bullpen.
Dahlbeck the base runner, nobody out. And a little pop into right field. Talkman right there. That's the first out here in the bottom of the 7th. Time now for a strong play of the game presented by New England Chevy Dealers. Together, let's drive.
Shota Imanaga. I mean, what else can we say? He's dialed in today. The fastball had life up. You're going to see a lot of splits down below for Chase. Just no mistakes. He's not missing over the middle of the plate hardly at all. And if he does, that fastball has so much life. You get foul balls on it, not hard hit balls. Just the one to Tyrone. He was nasty.
Got the fly out. That's the last pitch he throws tonight. He is done for the evening. They'll go to the pen. We'll have more in a moment.
Sorry, party's canceled.
So that's it for Shota Imanaga tonight. He had a pretty good night.
So he switched to T-Mobile home internet.
Actually pitched a fucking gem pretty much, but
I need home internet from T-Mobile to fulfill my life.
Get home internet from T-Mobile now, just $50 a month.
Oh, until you can't put that right in the dishwasher.
Watch me. With Cascade Platinum Plus, I have upped my dish game. I just scrape, load, and I'm done.
In that dishwasher.
In that dishwasher.
Only Platinum Plus is packed with more Dawn to remove up to 100% of grease and food residue. Get the highest standard of clean, even in your machine.
Clean enough for you?
Yeah. Scrape, load, done. Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
What gives meaning to a symbol? Performance, consistency, time. Performance, consistency, time.
Red Sox baseball on this is brought to you by Sullivan Tire and Auto Service. We're always here to get you there. Subaru of New England. There's a lot to love about an all-wheel drive Subaru, and by WB Mason. Shipping and packaging supplies delivered fast with no expensive freight charges. Well, Middlebrooks, Dave O'Brien, and Jemai Webster with you. It's been all Cubs tonight here on this Friday night in Fenway. They're going to turn the ball over to Keegan Thompson out of their bullpen.
Yeah, he's got a really good fastball. He's going to average around 94, 95 with it. Has yet to give up a hit on that fastball this year.
Starts 7 scoreless innings, 2 walks, 10 strikeouts in 4 outings. Rafael gets a piece of it. Cedon has gone 0 for 2. Red Sox have been out hit 13-5. Dahlbeck aboard after an infield hit. And that's going to be lined towards center field. Nice play there by Horner. He covered the ground, got quickly into the outfield. That wasn't scalded, so he had time to get there, but still a fine play, and 2 gone.
And Rafael kind of throws the bat head out here.
That was a good play, but that just fucking sucks.
Just gets over that and dunks into the outfield for a knock. Trying to keep the line moving. Just a really nice play. Covered a lot of ground there, did Horner.
Those 2 up the middle are really good.
Yes, they are.
Horner and Swanson. Top of the order, and Duran, he is 0 for 3. His batting average is now in the 240s and 248. You and I were thinking either at some point in the Cleveland series or maybe tonight might be a good time to sit him down for an evening.
Yeah, you know, AC's made it clear that, and Duran has made it clear, he wants to play every day, and I respect that. And you got to love that about a ball player wanting to be out there every day. But sometimes day offs are good, especially when you're facing a tough lefty in Imanaga. William Abreu's been swinging it really well, so maybe he could get out there and take some hacks against him.
Yeah, instead of Abreu sitting tonight, he's got an RBI in 7 straight games. And Jaron 0 for 3, so we'll see what will happen tomorrow and then again on Sunday.
Yeah, you know, something we saw with Duran last year, which we didn't see in his first year up here in the big leagues, was his ability to dig himself into a hole, get into a slump, not swing the bat well, and then get out of it, right? He turned that corner last year, took that next step as a big leaguer. He's going to do that this year. It's the ups and downs, the ebbs and flow of baseball.
I think you're right. There's something to be said for, you're my guy. You're my center field. You're my leadoff.
100%.
And you're playing every day.
And that matters. That matters to players. That means a lot, because if he struggles for 2 or 3 days and then he takes him out of the lineup, that matters too. And it means just as much. Resonates with the guy.
Swung on and missed on a curveball. That'll
Alright, so it's going to end the 7th inning. We're going on to the 8th. Just not been a good night at all.
I'm the kitchen man, and I love how the Roomba Combo J9 Plus robot mops the bathroom after me. The old robot can throw spices to the house.
Save $400 for a limited time. Get a 90-day risk-free trial when you shop at iRobot.com.
Looking for a smarter way to mop? Try the Swiffer Power Mop. An all-in-one cleaning tool that gives you a mop and bucket.
What's up, Jaden?
Half the time.
Yeah, tonight's not a good night so far, Jaden. Hopefully the Suns can make it better.
And it has a 360-degree swivel head. And goes places a regular mop just can't. So you can clean your home faster than ever. Don't mop harder, mop smarter with the Swiffer Power Mop. Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next one.
You gotta win one first.
Mix and match any 2 for $3.99, like a McChicken sandwich. New to the lineup.
Boat shoppers, summer is right around the corner. Are you ready to get back out on the water? Get the best prices on the biggest selection of boats at Myers RV and Marine in Syracuse. Save on brand names you will love, like Harris and Barletta, powered by Mercury Outboards. Hurry, these deals won't last long. So come in today to Myers RV and Marine and make memories on the water this summer. Myers Syracuse is conveniently located at 8575 Brewerton Road in Cicero. Online at MyersRVs.com.
Jaden?
The Chevy Silverado. With available Super Cruise connected by OnStar. Only Super Cruise lets you drive hands-free and tow hands-free. It'll help you get to the adventure energized and it'll help drive you home.
Another pitching change presented by Sullivan Tire and Auto Service. We're always here to get you
Jaden.
prepared. And that'll be Zach Kelly.
What's your favorite SpongeBob
Right-hander
episode?
Retired each of the 6 men he faced, the 8th and 9th the other day in Cleveland.
He looked really good. We saw 3 or 4 97s up on the radar gun. The changeup, which he's known for, was filthy. And he added that little gyro slider as well. It worked well against lefties.
Crow Armstrong, a mile-high pop-up. Back into the box seats. He has singled twice. He's driven in a run.
I don't really know mine. There's
Got
just
his
so
first
many
major
great
league
ones.
hit this week, a 2-run homer
I
against
love
the
the
Astros.
best day ever.
Major league hit, being a homer. Got a swing and one.
Swinging
Take that one,
I love the one where Squidward tries to beat the claw machine. That's one of my favorites.
And off into the corner. Look back at his home run.
I don't know if I have a favorite though.
Ooh, my goodness. That's loud.
Those probably be my two
That's
favorites.
got to be cool. Not bad. That's a ball. Sure is. As mentioned, he's been a highly touted prospect for a couple of years now.
He's one of those guys that kind of has that crazy look in his eye, right? Like he just like flies around, plays like his hair's on fire.
He can really play defense.
Yeah, speed plays.
Past everybody. 97. 2-2. Cutter Crawford went 6 on 4 runs on 10 hits. He would take the loss tonight. If it continues this way, here's the 2-2. Airborne to center. And Jared Duran backs up a bit. He's got it.
Sucks that Cutter Crawford is probably going to have a 0-1 record with like a 1.33 ERA. You know, because like he pitched amazingly in all of his other games.
He's got 1 for 4 with a single.
But just the offense couldn't fucking back him up.
He came in swinging maybe their hottest bat.
And then now tonight, tonight was the night that he struggled. But like if the offense had helped him out,
Nice start. If they win tonight, they're 17-9.
like in the other games, it'd probably be like 3-1 right now.
Popped up, back toward the screen. Found a Wong racing back there, but it's on the net. And there, it will stay.
Did you go to a lot of games here growing up?
Sure.
Yeah. Did you ever catch a foul ball?
Never came close.
Yeah.
Never came close.
I never actually caught a foul ball. I grew up going to Rangers games in Texas. Gabe Kapler threw me a ball. That was the first one I ever got.
Gabe Kapler did. Wow. He said, "Hey kid, you're going to be in the big leagues one day."
So
Here you go.
funny story. My last manager I ever had in professional baseball, Gabe Kapler.
That's awesome.
Did you remind him that he
I
threw
told
a
him the
ball?
story. So he actually remembers the story because he made a terrible throw, and I leaned into the camera well and snagged it. My buddy like grabbed my legs and saved me from going head over heels.
Ground ball and scooped up on the spin by Bobby Dahlbeck. He'll get the out, 2 down.
So he comes back the next inning and tosses me another one. He goes, "Here's a better throw." Hits me right in the chest. So I ended up with 2 balls. And I told him that story. I would go into the office when I, first get to spring training to sit down and say hello. And I said, "I got to tell you this story." I've never been able to tell it.
He remembered it though?
He said he remembers it because he thought he was going to get. I thought it was going to be bad because I almost flipped into the camera well to catch the ball. Because I'm like, no way am I letting this chance
Remembers
go.
it because he nearly killed you.
Exactly.
Another ground ball to first. Busy night for Bobby over there at first base. And
That's
he'll
gonna
have to play.
bring us to the bottom of the 8th inning. Just a piss poor game.
Audi begins here at Audi Cicero.
But
experience the combination.
if we're gonna do anything, we gotta do it now.
performance
We're not
and spring
voting,
savings like this.
Come test drive select new 2024 Audi A3, A5, Q3, and Q5 models. Then get 3.99 APR for 60 months financing.
Awesome
But I'm
offers on amazing Audi.
a till the
That's why it's
till the
time to
final
shop
out guy.
Houston's
You guys know
exclusive
that
Audi
about me,
dealership,
no matter
Audi
what.
Cicero at Drivers Village. See why at AudiCicero.com.
Incredible, isn't it?
Well, with your home, auto, boat, and RV all bundled with Progressive, you've got the peace of mind to really wander.
Yeah, I just hope it stays this way. Once word gets out about these places, they tend
Are you
to.
done?
And there it is.
Well, at least your vehicles are protected. Let's hit the road.
Hey, Sam. I am just at this beautiful lake that I just discovered, practicing gratitude, manifesting abundance.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Why does sustainability matter in sports?
We are a sport that is outdoors.
Oh my god.
We're 100
Okay.
yards away from the Everglades. We have to be a leader in sustainability. How are sports becoming more sustainable?
They have a
Oh
whole
my
group of people
god.
who are dedicated
I'm
to
fucking
working with
looking.
arenas and sports teams
Wait, go
on
ahead.
strategies to eliminate and reduce their waste.
See how WM is working to make sports more sustainable at WM.com.
Time of the Blue Moon bright spot. Tyler O'Neill, 5-game hitting streak, hitting .412
That's
during
fucking
that with a pair of
ridiculous.
solo home runs. He's got another one tonight, along with 2 hits. He's talking about before the game his recovery from the concussion. He feels really good.
Can't be playing
He's
Sweet
provided
Caroline
the
when you're
Red
down
Sox
7 to
their only
1.
with that home run in the
Alright?
fourth.
Their only bright spot. That's exactly it. He just keeps going. I wondered, with the week off with the concussion.
How do you
was that
fucking
gonna
do Sweet
affect him?
Caroline when you're down
Obviously, he was
7 to
wide
1?
open before that. We just wondered with no at bats during that week what he would look like when he came back, and it still looks good.
Pretty locked in, 317, 8 home runs now.
OPS. Goodness.
2 for 3 this evening. Oh, he had a hack there. StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud.
And back bottom 4. This was the one fastball up at the top of the zone by Imanaga that the Red Sox were able to get to. I mean, he's clearly going up there looking for it. 108 off the bat.
Got about an hour till the Suns.
The seats at center.
403 feet away. Popped him up this time. Right side. Bush there. And we'll grab that. 1 down for the Sox in the 8th. They'll bring up Rob Refsnyder, who has drawn a walk. He's also fanned and popped up tonight. Red Sox have been held to 5 hits. So still trying to solve the riddle of how to win at Fenway. Sox played well on a road trip. They went 4-2, but they played a lot of good baseball on the trip.
Clean baseball.
Clean
the
baseball.
middle baseball. There's really just that one inning yesterday, with the pass ball and not covered home, kind of threw the ball around that one play. But outside of that play, the fundamental baseball was much better. Routine plays were made.
Shota Imanaga, the left-hander they ran into tonight, he's having a terrific year. If he wins tonight, he's 4-0 with an ERA under 1.
And you see why. I watched clips of him, to see what he was working with his pitches. But watching an entire start and how he works and sets guys up and reads swings, he's the real deal.
Great control.
He's one of those guys in the offseason. I'm just hoping that, he's pitching here in a Red Sox uniform. He was one of those guys on the radar along with Jordan Montgomery that you're like, man, I'd love to see that guy here.
Yeah, there were a few guys. 7-1 the Cubs in the 8th, and the 1-2. He bounced it. Rob at the moment batting .391, taking on Keegan Thompson out of the Chicago bullpen. Raffy on deck. Just one of the good things about Raffy returning, other than the fact he swung the bat so well, is you're not hearing about the shoulder, which was the previous thing that was bugging him.
Right. You know, you remember a couple of years ago we had the forearm or the elbow every time he would swing, and it would bothering his swing, altering his swing path. And then you hear shoulder that early in the season on a follow-through arm. That's scary. And luckily, like you said, that's gone. And look, the bone bruise, that's going to take time. He's going to be uncomfortable for a bit. That takes a while to go away. But he's moving well. We saw him score from first a couple times the last couple days.
Once he got going, he looked just fine. And that's going to be inside ball 4. And he said so after the first night in Cleveland. He said, I felt just fine running the bases.
I mean, he also went and told the training staff he was sore. He would have been at third base the next day. Now on the field running, adrenaline's going, you're fine, you're right. But he was a little sore after. Watching him take ground balls today and go, AC said, full force during BP, during defensive work, he looked totally fine. So I'd be surprised if he wasn't playing third base tomorrow.
No ground this one to the second baseman. Horner got one there, got two there. It's a double play. That's off the Sox in the 8th, 7-1 Chicago.
I don't care about this game anymore. I was taken out of this game a while ago, honestly.
Popular demand, steak and lobster starting at $19.99. Come enjoy our boldly seasoned steak and buttery lobster tail. Hurry to Outback, where steak and lobster wishes come true, starting at $19.99. No rules, just right.
New Real Radiance SPF 50 collection. Embrace your glow with Real Radiance SPF 50 illuminating body lotion, refreshing body spray, and shimmering body oil. Discover more at Sao de Janeiro.
It's an awesome April shower of savings at Burdick Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Just $289 a month to lease this iconic Jeep. A new 24 Wrangler Willys 4xE during the Jeep Celebration event. Over 50 certified pre-owned available too.
So many new Jeeps, Rams, and more. Super selection, over 300 available. That's why it's time to buy Burdick Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram at Drivers Village. See why at BurdickDodgeChryslerJeep.com.
Two teams with their eyes on the AL East title go head-to-head as Henderson Rutschman and the high-powered O's host Soto, Judge, and the hard-hitting Yanks. The Casamigos Tequila MLB Network Wednesday night showcase. Wednesday at 6:30 Eastern. Then, after the game, stick around as TV's best baseball analysts break down the game's critical moments and assess player performances. The Casamigos Tequila MLB Tonight post-game show. It all starts right after the game, here on MLB Network.
Listen to every MLB game live.
The deep left center field, it is high, it is far, it is gone.
Stream minor league affiliates.
The Midwest League home run leader.
And watch the best big.
Remember, you can catch a condensed 2-hour version of this.
You're really gonna fucking do this? I mean, it don't matter anymore. But it's like, really?
The Red Sox over the years facing National League opponents. Fly toward left, it hangs high for Ref Snyder on the warning track. One down in the 9th.
In for a chance to win a private flight with Keith Fold to New York, courtesy of Magellan Jets, for the Red Sox versus Yankee game
in July. Proceeds benefit the Red Sox Foundation. Enter at redsox.com/win. See official rules for details.
Morel, their cleanup man, is 2 for 4 tonight. Dodgers have run away from Toronto 11-1, 8th inning. At Rogers Center. Blue Jays about to dip to 13-14. And will lose their 4th in a row. Two from the righty. That is strike 3.
Ooh, that was nasty.
Changeup.
Strike 3.
That's filthy. You know, the pitch before
Zach Kelly just got called up.
The 0-1 was that big sweeper out, worked outside. He chased it, and he's probably thinking, hey, he's going to bust me with a fastball here. Sees it up, and it just
doing
dips
good
right
tonight.
down the bottom. So it's a good pitch.
So 2 away. Here's Bush, a single and a double. He's driven in a run. He's scored a couple. He's had a good night. Out of that 5 spot, their first baseman. Driven in 17 runs, 6 home runs. 7-1 the Cubs. Kelly throwing a lot of strikes.
I liked his stuff last year, you know, before the injury with the ulnar nerve. But he looks like he added some velocity to that fastball as well.
And you can drop that change in there.
Yeah, and you know, he gets to his 2 strikes, and he has that sweeping slider now that really covers a lot of ground. Big break, and this is a good spot to kind of back-foot it after a couple changeups. I think he's going back outside.
Righty with a 2-2, 2 down. Knocked the other way. That'll touch down. Ref Snyder will scoop it. And a base hit, 3rd of the night for Michael Bush.
It's like you got to get careful going fastballs away after you throw
I don't even fucking care enough to know anymore.
Go, you know what? If he's throwing me changeups, I'm going to work the other way so I can let this ball get deep. Good way to beat him is go in. That fastball away right there. It's off the plate, but clearly what he's looking for. That's a good swing.
14 hits for the Cubs. Dansby Swanson has a pair. He's gone 2 for 4. 1 on, 2 out. Earlier today, Kansas City blanked Detroit 8-0. The Kansas City Royals are now 17-10.
Seth Lugo was on the mound. He looked good for them today.
So they're in 2nd place behind the Guardians team that Red Sox are gratefully done with.
Detroit's a good ball club, too. They were sneaky last year. Now, not a playoff team, but they might surprise some people.
They have had a good start, 14-12. Down he goes on a foul. Talk about defensive.
Yeah, that's going to end up on Pitching Ninja.
96 miles an hour. Take another look at this.
Yeah, fastball here. Dansby was just sold out, dead red, almost like no matter what, I'm taking a hack if I get a fastball. But this thing just ran all up on his hands. Luckily, he was able to get out of the way.
Yeah.
That's a terrible feeling. Terrible feeling. You start your swing and you go, oh no. I either got to foul this off or it's going to hit me in the chest.
Yeah, they're coming in hot. 1-2. And a pop-up.
And that's going to be out number 3. And we go to the bottom of the 9th.
To retire the side. Red Sox
in a fucking shit game.
When you're with Amex Platinum, exclusive dining benefits and travel perks like room upgrades at fine hotels and resorts, wow, make going out for your favorite food take on a whole new meaning. That's with the powerful backing of American Express.
Say hello to Easy Cater, your corporate food solution. With reliable restaurant catering for staff, clients, events, and more, it's all the food for your workplace. All in one place. Get started at easycater.com.
Back again, huh? You must love losing.
You're buying the next. You gotta win one first.
Okay. Mix and match any 2 for $3.99, like a McChicken sandwich. New to the lineup.
Do you want to make your home more efficient? At Isaac, our home energy assessment shows you where your home is losing energy and prioritizes improvements based on your needs. New York State incentives are available to you when choosing energy-efficient products and services, such as insulation, air sealing, and air source heat pumps. You'll save money now with state incentives and later with your energy bills. Isaac can help you with this and so much more. Visit isaacheating.com today. Do you want to make your home more efficient? At Isaac, our home energy assessment shows you where your home is losing energy and prioritizes improvements based on your needs. New York State incentives are available to you when choosing.
You know, the Bruins are in the playoffs, and the quest for the cup is on. First round playoff coverage continues tomorrow night, 7:30. Bruins taking on the Maple Leafs in Game 4. Tune in to Nesson for expanded pre- and post-game coverage. All playoffs long. Question presented by Xfinity. So not only that, you know, you've got the Bees in the playoffs, Celtics in the playoffs, Red Sox in full swing, and Messi is coming to Foxborough.
I saw that.
68,000 tickets sold.
Yeah, AC, Alex Cora was talking about he's fired up for that for his kids to go watch him.
Connor Wong to lead it off here in the bottom of the 9th inning against Thompson.
You know, obviously he plays down in Miami, but that stadium's not only about 30 minutes from my house.
Gotta build them submarines.
Get down there. I've had buddies ask me to go watch him play.
Gotta build those submarines.
I saw him play in Barcelona years ago.
Yeah.
That was an experience in itself.
I'll bet. Did you score like 5 goals
or 3?
He scored 3.
Yeah, he had a down day, but I thought it was interesting. They don't boo there. They whistle really loud.
Yeah.
Instead of booing, like the whole place singing their national anthem. It's really, they don't sell alcohol because people will hurt each other. It's that serious.
Mm-hmm.
Grayson Allen won't play versus
Off the
Timberwolves.
door right center.
That's what I figured.
Talkman and Crow Armstrong, and he makes the play. So 1 away in the Sox 9th inning, down 7-1.
Royce will have to step up.
Cubs have had a fun night. They've out-hit the Sox 14-5.
Drew Eubanks, I don't know about him.
Imanaga, their outstanding lefty, was outstanding, pitching into the 7th, allowing only 1 run, 5 hits. Pablo Reyes, a quiet night, 0 for 3, and we'll round that one foul. So the Cubs 2 outs away from improving their record to 17-9. It's early, but they've been one of the better teams in baseball. Now these two clubs will have at it again tomorrow afternoon, late afternoon at 4:10. Cubs have not announced a starter. Josh Winkowski will go for Alex Cora. Tanner Houck pitching on Sunday night on ESPN against a lefty, Jordan Wicks. Then the day off Monday. And a 1-2 from Thompson. And rattled through the hole for a base hit. A 1-out single in the 9th inning for Pablo Reyes.
Little day saver for Pablo. 1 for 4 feels a lot better than 0 for 4. It's a fact.
Only 6 hits for the Sox, however. One of them by Bobby Dahlbeck. He beat on infield single. He's 1 for 3.
Bobby Dahlbeck.
He has a man on and 1 out. Sox came into play tonight owning Major League Baseball's most interleague wins and best all-time winning percentage in interleague games. They're close to 59%. Sox have piled up a lot of victories against the National League over the years, not just in World Series. 0-2 and got him. Dahlbeck striking out for the third time.
And that's out number 2, so we are 1 out away.
CVS Health is a leading healthcare solution company and a trusted
Manuel Valdez coming up.
CVSHealth.com.
Sedon would bat next.
The last man to swing tonight. Runner at first and 2 away in the ninth.
Well, they just said the last man to swing tonight, even though you don't really know that yet.
Craig Counsell, first-year manager with the Cubs, closing in on another win. And in for strike
2.
The curveball snapping through there. A lot of Cubs fans in attendance of the 31,800.
1 and 2.
Red Sox still trying to figure out how to win games at Fenway. Did not happen tonight. And time will be granted here to Valdez.
Why are we calling time?
A loss, and the Red Sox would dip to 14 and 13. Reyes with the lead.
2 and 2.
By the catcher Amaya. 2-2. Well, you've got your Cubs blanket. Bring it to Fenway. Try and stay warm. If 14 hits don't do it. And a 2-2.
3 and 2.
Rafaela hoping to hit here in the ninth. And a full count on Valdez. That one driven to right field, heading toward that warning track.
That's going to be a ground rule double.
For a ground rule double. So it'll be 2 bases for Valdez. Reyes
so here comes Sedon.
Stop at third. And a couple of men in scoring position in front of Rafaela.
A really good at bat by Valdez here. It's fastball top of the zone. You're hoping this hits the fence and rattles around, because then it probably scores a run. Unfortunately, with the ground rule double, runner has to stop at third base, and you don't get an RBI out of that.
So Sedon Rafaela will have an opportunity to come up with his first hit. If he can do that, get him a couple of RBIs. He's flying out, reached on there by the shortstop and lined to second. And we'll get some bullpen activity with 2 on and 2 out. Alzolay getting going in their bullpen beyond the 380 mark.
Here comes Sedon. And that's going to be a pop-up.
Pop into center.
And
Crow Armstrong underneath. And
that'll do it.
Will do it. 7-1. The Cubs run away with this one here in game 1.
Yeah, look, got to give credit where credit's due. Shota Imanaga was nasty tonight. He was as advertised. He had everything working. Didn't really make many mistakes. And on the other side for the Sox, Cutter Crawford made some mistakes. Those off-speed pitches, the splitters, the sliders,
the Cubs win 7-1.
And the Cubs took advantage of it.
They out-hit the Sox.
Pretty shitty night, but
win it as they take the first tilt.
That's how it goes sometimes. The Cubs improve to 17 and 9.
And 13.
And the Red Sox are now 14 and 13. So,
I'm a happy rug, and I love how the Roomba combo J9
yeah.
plus robot
Shitty fuck shit.
If I could stop smiling, I would.
But,
Save $400 for a limited time.
yeah,
Get a
so
90-day risk-free trial when you
Jarren
go to
Duran went 0 for 4 tonight with 1 strikeout. He has a 246 batting average. Tyler O'Neill was 2 for 4 tonight with a home run and an RBI, obviously. He now has a 311 batting average. He was the only run of the night. Rob Refsnyder went 0 for 2 with 2 walks and a strikeout. He has a 391 batting average. 1264 OPS though. That's pretty good for old Robbie. Rafael Devers was 1 for 4 tonight with 2 strikeouts. He now has a 262 batting average. Connor Wong went 1 for 4 tonight. Yeah, not a good loss. No losses are good, but this is bad. Connor Wong was 1 for 4 tonight. He has a 356 batting average now, 998 OPS. Pablo Reyes went 1 for 4 tonight with 1 strikeout. He has a 172 batting average. Old Bobby Dahlback, he's been doing shit, but he went 1 for 4 tonight. He got a hit tonight at least. 093 batting average though. Emmanuel Valdez went 1 for 4 tonight with 1 strikeout. And then Cedon Rafaela, my man, dude. Gotta get it together. 0 for 4.
Build a lead 1-2-3 in each of the first 3.
And he came at a lot of hitters too. He gave them something. They just take advantage of it. You know, like I say, big swings. They didn't make any kind of adjustment, trying to pull anything. And see,
Nico Horner went 1 for 5 tonight. Oh, wait, I gotta look at the pitching for the Sox. Cutter Crawford went 6 innings, gave up 10 hits, gave up 4 runs, but 3 earned runs. No walks, 4 strikeouts, and now has a 1.35 ERA. Joely Rodriguez, who fucking sucks, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, 3 earned runs. 1 walk, 1 strikeout, and now has a 6.55 ERA. Zach Kelly, who just got called up, I don't think this is his debut. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, no, he played last year and the year before. I'm fucking dumb. I just don't really remember him. But this is his second game this year. He pitched the last 2 innings, gave up only 1 hit, and had a strikeout. So that's pretty good. 0 ERA right now.
0.98 his ERA now. After 5 starts to his career, he is pitching well.
Oh, they're talking about Shota. I'm going to turn this down. Nico Horner went 1 for 5 with he has a 295 batting average. Mike Tauchman went 1 for 4 with 2 runs, a walk, a strikeout, has a 295 batting average. Ian Happ went 1 for 5 tonight with 2 strikeouts. He's hitting 236. Christian Morel went 2 for 5 tonight with RBI, a run, and a strikeout. He has a 215 batting average, though. Nick Madrigal, he pinch ran, so he didn't do anything. He just pinch ran for Morel. Michael Bush went 3 for 4 tonight with 2 runs, 1 earned run, a strikeout, and has a 289 batting average. Dansby Swanson went 2 for 5 with 2 runs, a strikeout, and has a 245 batting average. Fucking, what's this dude's name? This dude's first name? Matt Mervis went 1 for 3 with 1 RBI and is hitting 111. And then Patrick Wisdom pinch hit for him. Went 1 for 1 with 2 RBIs and is hitting 222. Miguel Amaya went 0 for 4 tonight. Is hitting 231. And then Pete Crow Armstrong went 2 for 3 tonight with 2 RBIs and is hitting 429. Damn. Shota Imanaga pitched 6 1/3 innings tonight. Gave up 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 7 strikeouts, and gave up 1 home run. And has an 0.98 ERA. And then Keegan Thompson pitched 2 2/3 innings, gave up 2 hits, no runs, no earned runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and has a 0.00 ERA. So yeah, I'm going to be live for the Suns in 30 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes and 10 seconds, 8 seconds. I'll be live soon for that. So yeah, I'll see y'all then, and